I've muted Lauren.
Okay, good deal.
Okay, here's Ralph coming back in real quick. Let's see if he's.
I hope it works.
Come on, Ralph. Come on.
I know.
Come on, Ralph.
We're rooting for you.
No. Oh.
Just have to do it without the headphones. I mean, the head.
Do you have just speakers, Ralph, that you can listen and talk into, or not your headset? Or where is your, I don't understand where your speaker, where your microphone is.
Yeah.
Because I feel like the headset's working because you can hear us, but not the speaker microphone.
Okay.
You guys checked all that, right?
We tried.
microphone
Yeah,
was on?
it looked like it wouldn't connect. Not yet.
How's Ralph doing? Can he hear us? Or can we
He
hear
can
him?
hear us. He can't. We can't hear him.
Oh, okay.
Say something. Say something. Something.
Yeah, something.
Yeah.
Well, I'll say something.
I didn't hear if Brett was going to get on today or not. I didn't hear back from him.
Oh, yeah, I don't think he has said anything.
I didn't. I don't know what he had going. Now? Can you still hear us okay in your headset?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, well, that's good.
That part's okay then.
It's just the microphone part then. We need our IT guy on.
Where's Brett when we need him?
Yeah.
There he is.
Do you have anything else you can test it on other than Zoom? Like, can you record something by where are you talking into your microphone at? I don't know if it'll let you record something or just by test it or not. Because if you can't do that, would mean you're not connected at all.
Yeah.
Versus just something here in Zoom that it's not liking. Oh, wait, I can hear you. Turn it
You
up.
can hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Welcome.
What'd you do?
Hey.
Yeah, whatever you did. I was like, I can hear him. Wait a minute.
I was doing
Hey.
some more internet searches just in case.
Okay. Well, I'm still in unconscious confidence.
Well, it was very faint. And I'm like, wait, I can hear you.
I know.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Good. Yeah.
We're
yeah.
not gonna let this stuff beat us.
Okay. Okay. So
Right.
what I shared with him, Ralph, is I'm gonna pull up the agency, the Profits Agency, and show you. I've got all of you guys set up with sub accounts.
Oh, wow.
And then I'll walk through the agency from the agency view, and you guys all have access as members of the agency. You all have access to get in there at the agency level. I don't expect that you're going to be in there making changes, but you do have access to it. Okay, so everybody needs to shut off their cameras if you would, and I'm going to start sharing screen. Okay. And I can still hear you, so everybody say something so I can know that I can hear you.
Can
You can
I
hear me
will,
now.
I can hear you. Okay, can you see my
Cool.
screen where it says verify security code?
yes.
Okay, so how I got there was I said, I have all mine under high level, under my, my bookmarks bar. And so I will just go down to the one that I'm going to log into. And it'll give you this and it'll say, so I'm going to log into the one from the Profits Agency. And it's going to send me a code to my phone. So you guys probably cannot use the phone verification. You'll have to send it to your, to the email. Okay. If you're
Okay.
logging into yours.
Okay.
So let me,
Hopefully they'll offer that to us.
I'm telling you, I'm offering it to you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just hope they'll accept the email part of it.
Yeah, you can't. So Brett set you all up with an email for the agency. Did you guys get your logins?
I'll have to check. I was gonna check, but I ran out of time.
He did that.
When did that go out?
I think he did it last.
Like a week ago or
week
something,
ago.
I
Like, it was
think.
like a week ago. Okay.
Yeah,
so
I
it's
remember
accepted
seeing
my
that.
code. And
One
now it's let
moment.
me in. Here's the dashboard, you guys. So, when you're clicked up here on the agency dashboard.
Mhm.
up
Are
here-
you, excuse me, are you recording this?
I
Yes,
am.
yes, he is.
Yep, I am. So here's the agency dashboard. And so I'm gonna go right down the line here and then I'm gonna show you some settings and that'll take us to a little bit different place. Here in the agency dashboard, we're here, and then it'll kind of just show you your stuff in a snapshot, if you will. So it's showing you your revenue last month, monthly recurring revenue, customers that are in Stripe, new customers this month. And then it'll give you how your distribution is, if it's by product, if it's by, like what all the offers that you have. And then it'll show you your growth for the last month, for the last 6 months, sorry. If you want to go prospecting, let's say that you want to start prospecting for new accounts, you want to go after local roofers. You can go in here and add a prospect and you can search by city, state. You can go control plus, I gotta go control. I want to go control what minus. So you can go to wherever you want to go to in the US and click on it. And I got to go back up because I can't see it. Or if you want to add a prospect manually, you can physically go type them in there. I got to make this bigger, guys. I can't see it. Everything big enough for you?
That's
Yep.
better for me.
Yeah.
On my little
Thank you.
screen.
Here's-
1 mile equals 1 mile.
So like I said, you can, in the prospecting thing, they said it's better to don't go to Dallas, Los Angeles, New York. They said go down to a smaller suburb, if you will.
Mhm.
And that will help you, like everybody's going to go to Dallas and the big, just the big ones. And it'll say, give me all of the, cosmetic agencies or cosmetic
Thousands.
businesses or whatever. And it may give you 12, but if you sub-niche down into the McKinney area in Dallas, Texas, then it might give you 20 more. So it's going to give you a lot more if you're doing the prospecting tool. And you have to be in the agency view you have to be in the agency to be doing that. You can't not do it in your sub account. You have to be at the agency level. Here's your sub accounts. So I deleted this one because this is the one I originally set up. So I'm deleting that one. Here's the agency. And if you want to, I'll show you how to switch to that sub account and manage it. So each one of you knows how to go do that. But you can access your own directly. You don't have to come through the agency to get to your sub agency. I'm just showing you that they're here.
Okay.
Okay.
So Brett had his name Profit Agency. So I named it Profit Agency too. I don't really want us to all have Profit Agency as our business name because we're going to get it confused with the agency.
Yeah.
As a whole. So we're going to have a website and everything for the agency, and it'll be under this one. So I put this one as Brett, but I'd like him to change that. There's yours, Ralph. There's yours, Sandy.
You're welcome.
And then here's yours, Lon. Yours is the bottom one. Okay.
All
So
right.
let's go into the agency. So you want to say switch to sub account over here on the right-hand side. And now we're in the Profits Agency. You'll see it right up here. So it'll show you exactly where you are. If you want to go back, you say switch to agency view. Okay, so there we're back. So switch to sub account, switch to agency view. Now when you're at this level, it's showing you your sub account, and this is your dashboard for the sub account. See, it says we're on our dashboard, and you can set up opportunities. So if we are, let's say we are promoting an offer of Chris's. Okay, so let's say that we're gonna charge $1,000 to go get somebody TikTok followers. So we would set up that opportunity, and we could put in here it's going to be $1,000. And if we said, hey, we want to get 12 clients this month, we can put that in the pipeline. And then as we get clients, as we get prospects, we can move them. You guys can't see my hands, but I'm moving my hands.
Well, I keep nodding, so.
I see the cursor.
I'm like moving my hand like so.
You're
just
part
like
Italian.
if you guys know what a Trello board is,
Yep.
just like moving that client from one stage to the next stage, and you set those steps up when you set up your offer. You
Mhm.
set up all those steps in your what they call your pipeline. And so we'll get to pipeline in a minute, but that pipeline value, that's where it's being driven by. This right here is being driven by that. And then it says how many people's in your funnel, what stage are they at, and then the rest of this, it kind of gives you like a real glance at your business where it says, here's how many people's even in the works. Here's how many people you've closed. Here's how many people is on the fence, like you can move them along the stages. So, so that's your dashboard. Basic overview is what it is. And then we have conversations over here. So all your conversations, whether it's SMS messages, Facebook Messenger, Instagram, DMs, any of those messages, WhatsApp, all those messages will be in here in one spot. So you can reply to them, you can send them, you can do manually, you can select a campaign or workflow and send one. There's templates in here. If you want to add a template, you tend to send the same conversation over and over again. You can add a template and then just send it immediately. Like just click on it and say, response to agency inquiry. Let's say somebody inquired about the agency. What do you have in your agency? We could create something that says add a template, and then we could just respond by hitting that. Hey, send this response, and it'll send it. So it kind of help automate the
That's handy.
yeah, very, very.
And there'd be a separate conversation for each individual that we're dealing with, correct?
It could be. Yeah, I mean, you can sit and type it out manually if you want to, but the template's more for stuff that the same questions you get over and over and over again, that you don't want to type out the exact same reply to. You can do a kind of canned response, if you will.
Yeah. No, I'm just thinking in terms of conversations. It'll track our conversation with each client or prospect.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
So, and I might have to go over and show you in the middle of MC because Sandy and I had conversations in there. So, but anyway, it's all kept right here, and you'll see it right here, and it'll show you the contact and like everything. If you want to say it would show you everybody, all the conversations that you have going. Because when you start getting prospects in the pipeline, and like I said, you've interacted with them, so they're partway through, and they've stopped, and then you got another one coming in, you got some that's not interested, they're dropping off. So, but you can kind of keep track of it all at once if you click on the all, or you can click into each individual one and see each individual conversation if you want to.
Perfect.
Okay, here's calendars. Calendars is where you're going to set up your appointments. If you want to book a call with me. And you can also set all the reminders. So they can set the initial, here I'm, I want to set up an initial call with somebody, and then I might set up 3 reminders. I might set up one 2 days prior. I might set up one day prior. And then the day of the actual call, I might send 2 reminders, one a couple hours ahead of time, and then one 10-15 minutes ahead of time, just again to remind them not to miss the call. Or if they need to reschedule for any reason, if they see they're gonna make it, you're not sitting there on, waiting for them to get on and then they no-show you.
Right.
So, the calendar is right there. Here's your contacts. So here's if you want to change something in that pipeline, you know, I was telling you, like, say you want to add a step, like you want to add a tag that, this person came in from this particular opt-in, or they got this lead magnet. You
Mhm.
can add a pipeline change to say, hey, I want to mark all these contacts that came in through my stop the scroll lead magnet with that. So I could change that pipeline. You can add tags, you can add actions. You could say, if they opted in for this, then automatically move them over into this sequence, you know, to help automate things. So, if you want to add to a campaign, that's your email stuff or a workflow. It's right here. If you want to send SMS, it's right there. If you want to send emails, right there. If you want to add a tag, you want to remove a tag, if you want to delete the contact, if you want to send a review, that's where you can, I mean, so this will be especially helpful. We'll build this kind of a thing into our sequences when somebody comes into our pipeline. And we've
What
done,
is sending a review request? Who are you sending it to?
so it would go to that contact, whoever this contact is. Let's say we onboarded a client or we did some work for them and we wanted to send, you know, they're happy with us. That's the time to send a review request.
Oh, okay.
And that
Oh,
way,
we're asking them for an endorsement. then.
yes,
Oh, got it.
it'll go right on our Google reviews.
Got it. Thank
It
you.
goes right on that. And then this is if you want to export contacts or import if you want to import a list.
Mhm.
So I brought all those Groove, those 200 some people that I got with my stop the scroll lead magnet.
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
imported them into my Mila MC, not in here, but into my Mila MC one.
Perfect.
And so you can do that. And then you can merge up to 10 contacts. And I have never used this. I don't know why you would use it, but it's there for a reason for some sort. I don't know. And then you can set up the different, you know, columns that you want to have in here. So,
Okay.
I mean, this system will do way more than what we even know it will do or have access to do. And just like Michael Crouch was saying the other night, he says, get on there, get the 3 or 4 core things down, and then as you need it, then learn how to do the other stuff. So
Yeah.
I'm interested to see what they bring into that high level agency that they're doing.
Mhm.
Because I think it'll help us a lot with the affiliate marketing and the automations.
Mhm.
So those academies that he was listing,
Mhm.
all of those different academies, you have access to all of those?
We will, as he puts stuff in there. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. We have most of them now.
Oh, okay.
So, I don't know what that does. This is if you're,
Maybe if you deleted somebody.
yeah, maybe, I'm not sure. Oh, that's if you want to, and ironically, Brett's looking for a thing to help keep him organized and,
Oh,
um,
here you go.
I'm like, well, here you go, Brett. So, if you want to search by a company, if you are looking for somebody, you can search in here by company name, and then you can create what they call smart lists. So smart lists would be things like say we were going to do an agency offer for a certain special, you know, back to school special for dentists.
Yeah.
Right.
Black
Mhm.
Friday.
Create what they call smart lists that you take all of your global contacts and you segment them into different lists because different lists are for different things. So you can create these smart lists, and that's what I know this is for. Okay.
Okay.
So come down the board. We've done the dashboard, conversations, calendars, and that's contacts. Here's opportunities. So opportunities, this is what they're saying. Hey, I want to add an opportunity. And you got opportunity and you got pipelines. So if you want to create opportunities, you could just say, hey, I got a new opportunity. Who's the contact, email, phone number, your basic information. If you want to manually input it, you could put it in right there. Okay. If you want to create a pipeline, now you're going to say, so this is marketing leads. So let's say you want to edit this. And so, hey, the name is this. If you want to edit it, you can just go right here. You can say new leads. You can move these up or down. So let's say they booking requested. You want to move it up one. So you can move it up and down in the pipeline. So this is the order that's going to go when that lead comes in. It's going to say, hey, it's a new lead. I'm going to move this back down. And so they did a booking requested. So now you've moved them over to, hey, they're a hot lead because now they're interested. They completed the survey, they confirmed their booking, and then we sold them something. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then if you want to add a stage to it, you can just click on the plus and add a stage. So then you could say, go celebrate. You just got paid. I'm making this up, guys. You wouldn't leave this.
Right.
And then you can see, if you want to see it at the dashboard level, you could click that on. If you want to see it in the pie chart, you can see it there. And then you say save. Now, if you go back to dashboard, you can see if you were in that pipeline, if I had anybody in it, you could see all of it here. Okay. So there's your opportunities and pipelines. So that's kind of, again, moving your lead from one to one. You can also, I thought you could switch them here. I thought you could move them here too. No, maybe not. Maybe you got to have a lead in there. Let's see if I can add a person. I don't know if I can add a person. Let me see if I can add a person. Contacts. I'm gonna add a contact. I'm gonna add myself in there. I'm going to add a phone. I'm not going to add a phone number for right now. I'm going to say, hey, I'm a lead, time zone. I'm in Central Standard Time. And then D&D means do not, means you want to take them out of the conversation. Like somebody said, hey, I want to opt out of all your stuff. Then you would check this and it would take them out of all of you're basically deleting them out of your stuff, but you're not going to call them. You're not going to text them. You're not going to do anything. So do not check this if you want that lead.
Okay.
Okay. So now I'm in here. I'm on a smart list. It just automatically adds me to the first one available, but I can have a conversation with myself now if I wanted to. Right here, it's be an email. And I don't have a phone number set up to text yet, but this is what we could do. And you can go add their phone, date of birth, how you got them, their business name. You know, you could add all this. You can add tags. What campaigns or workflows are they in? So we're back to we're on the contacts. And then if you want to have conversations with me or with this person, then you can start having conversations.
Mela, if we import a list like you did, will it populate this?
It should, yes. It'll come in your contacts. See?
Okay.
So this is, like I said, this is where you can tell it, what do you want to do? What do you want to do with that contact? You can say, I don't really have any, I don't have anything to add me to yet, but that's where you could do it. You could check if you want to manually check, you know, just the team, like maybe you want to send a team email to everybody, but you want to keep it within the agency here. You could do it here. You could do, we can do any of that in here. And then here's payments. If you want to create an invoice on the fly, like say you quoted somebody, hey, I'm going to create a logo for somebody. And I just said, hey, I'm going to do that on the fly. I could just hit plus new and it would create an invoice for that right there. So instead of somebody clicking on a buy button inside of a funnel or something, maybe you can set that up there and we'll have to integrate Stripe or whatever here to this payment gateway. I'm gonna do it later for right now. But all of this stuff, so you would show all your orders that you've gotten here. Any subscriptions, like maybe you had a monthly membership. It would show all your transactions. So this is kind of like your bank account here, the payment stuff.
Okay.
Ralph,
Or
we're gonna put you in
bookkeeping.
charge of this one.
Yeah.
And there's like you can create a coupon if you want to give somebody a, hey, here's 50% off if you buy in the next, 2 hours or something. If you're giving somebody a deadline timer and you want to increase the conversion on stuff, you can make up a coupon. So to give you an example, when Travis did his rollout for the mastermind on Tuesday, he gave us a coupon to get the for the mastermind members that are already in there. He gave us a coupon to show it as purchased, but this is how he did it. So he created a coupon and then we could just put that coupon in and it made it zero cost. So if you're trying to give somebody something for free, but you want other people to pay for it, give the people that you want to get it for free a coupon for the full amount.
Good marketing strategy too, even
Yeah.
if you're gonna give everybody a coupon.
Yeah. So, again, here's what, here's how you can set it, what you want to see, what the email template looks like. They're going to get this canned transaction email when they buy something. Hey, you purchased blah, blah, blah from Profits Agency. And here's your receipt, kind of a thing. I do not know. Here's the integrations they have right now. So I'm going to hook up Stripe. I don't know what these two are. Have you guys heard of these?
No, I never heard of those.
I used to have authorized.net,
Okay.
but it was costing me money that I didn't need to put out.
Is that, and then there's PayPal. I do not have PayPal, you guys. So
I
it's
know.
up to us if we wanted.
I would never use PayPal for business
I just hate them.
because there's too many instances. If you get really going and they get a bunch of money in there, they'll put a lock on it and hold it for 60 days, 90 days.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Well, if it's all the same to you guys, I'd rather not put it on there, but that's just my,
Yeah, that's fine. I know that a lot of times when you've listened to webinars and stuff, they say to have both, like Stripe and PayPal, so you could get more people, like the people that just use PayPal, but
Mhm.
I don't think it's needed.
okay.
So
There's
Stripe
authorized
is the same thing as PayPal?
What?
Is Stripe the same thing as PayPal? It accepts money?
it's the same kind of, it's a payment gateway, what they call a payment
Okay.
gateway. So you,
Oh, okay. So since we might go for that one. I mean, I've heard Stripe before, so that would be good.
yeah, I'll connect Stripe for sure. The authorized net, Sandy, is that so much a month or something?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Stripe.
I mean, they're really good. They're really good and have a great reputation, been around a long time, but it is a monthly fee.
Okay. Stripe does not charge you anything other than your 2.9%
Right.
fee. So,
Earnings.
to me, it's worth it to get, because it'll take it directly into your bank account. And then you can take those fees off on taxes or whatever too. So,
Yeah.
I'll have to open up this
Quick
account.
suggestion there.
mhm.
Set up a separate bank account for your Stripe transactions.
Yeah.
And use that account also for your expenses for your business. So you keep all your business income and expenses in one account.
Okay. Because I have several in my Stripe account, I have several sub.
Bank accounts.
Yeah. So I have like my Millet MC is hooked up to one. My Happy Life is hooked up to another one. It's all within my same Stripe account, but it doesn't go
Is
in.
it same bank
Oh.
or same bank account?
It is in the same bank account.
Okay. Is it strictly a business account?
It is. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, then, so that takes care of your dashboard, the conversations, your booking calendar, your contacts, what's in the pipeline, what's open opportunities, and then how you get paid. So everybody good there?
Yeah,
Mhm.
And then we'll each have our own Stripe account, correct?
In your own sub account, yes, you will.
Yes, okay.
Yes, yes.
Okay, I missed what Launchpad is.
That's just this is how you link up everything really quickly.
Oh,
So, if you want to, this is to put the app on your phone.
oh, okay.
called-
Have
it's
you done that?
I have, yeah. I mean, I will not for the agency. I have not,
Uh-huh.
but I will.
Yeah, okay.
So this is where you'll go, guys, when you first, we'll do this after we get done here, going through the thing.
Oh, okay.
That's why I said, I don't know if you guys can do it as we go, but I can go through and hook up these if you want to for the business here. I don't really have a
Okay.
Facebook for the agency.
Mm-hmm.
I probably ought to create one for the agency so we have it. So this goes through and does, here's the app to have on your phone. This is your Google My Business. I thought it was called something else now, but that's where you hook up to Google. So when you get that review,
Mm-hmm.
it goes right to where it needs to go. And then Facebook, you're putting the web chat widget on the website. I haven't
Oh,
got
okay.
the website set up yet, so I may wait on that one. Here's our Stripe account. So, and then if you want to add more team members, you can add team members here.
okay.
Okay.
All right.
In the agency one,
Mhm.
all of these things have to be done too. You're doing that in the agency.
Yes, and then everybody will have to go do this in their own sub account as well.
Okay.
And you could
And,
do, oh, sorry.
and then the team members, are we added as team members? in
You are on the agency. On
Okay.
sub account, you don't need to add other team members unless you just want to back up.
Got it.
So like if you wanted to put, if anybody wanted to put Brett on your sub account, just in case he needed to, we can all access it from the agency. But
Mhm.
if you guys weren't part of the agency, then you cannot get in each other's accounts.
Okay.
Okay.
Um,
And we don't have to do all of them at once. We could do like a couple, and then when we get something set up, go back.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. That's why I'm saying, get up the basic stuff so that you can do business.
Mm-hmm.
And then as we learn, especially some of this automation and stuff, then we can, go back and use that as we need it, use the extra stuff as we need it, kind of a thing. So, okay. So if everybody's good with there, now we'll go down to the bottom half. So this is kind of the top part is kind of your basic setup. Here's my business. Here's what I do. Here's the things here's the kind of products I'm going to be selling. Here's how I'm going to get paid. So it's basically kind of your contacts and all that stuff. At the bottom is where you're going to set up your sites, your funnels, your marketing, your automations, all that stuff is down here at the bottom. So we're going to go into marketing first. And so this is where you can hook up all your social channels. Instagram, TikTok, all these. And then you can schedule your posts right from here. You can set up your emails right from here if you want to create a campaign. So this is very similar to Groove.
Mhm.
Okay, you're going to create a campaign. If you want to create templates, you can add templates. You can say add an email template so you can compose one, and it'll show you exactly what it's going to look like on mobile. That's really nice.
Now, do you know in Go High Level, the templates for email or the emails, are they already formatted to where it'll be centered? You know how you can get some emails and they're real wide,
Yeah.
long, and are these already formatted, or do you have to
you can format them. You can tell it. So it's very similar to, again, it's very similar. Most of these platforms now, Groove, High Level, ClickFunnels, everybody, you can set them up as 1 column, 2 column. And then you can say how wide you want them and so forth. So you can set them up however you want them, Sandy.
But it's not automatically set up. Do you know how, like,
depends on what template you pick.
Oh, okay.
and I don't know what all, I grabbed the agency snapshot for ours just to, and I did the same thing for all of our sub accounts. Because
Mhm.
that one is probably the most like what we'll be using.
Oh, okay.
So there's templates in there already for like dentists, lawyers, chiropractors, like, you know, the standard local businesses kind of a thing.
Yeah.
And
Does this have a feature like Groove where you can optimize for mobile?
so when you're adding an email to see the phone right here on the right hand side.
Oh,
Mhm.
bingo.
Yeah, so you can see it right there as you're going.
Okay.
And if you want, so like Sandy, to your point, I don't know what all templates might be in here. Let me see if
Mhm.
I don't know if I can find a template or not.
Well,
So
I was just wondering if it was like, because some emails I'll get and you have to keep scrolling to the right to read all of it, you know, and then you
Mhm.
have to go back to the left to read the second line.
Mhm.
And I was just wondering if it was formatted, you know, the margins were formatted.
I don't know that. I don't know that. We'll have to see what we can find. We might have to make a list of things and
You know, Sandy, sometimes I'm not sure if that's because that's the way the email is formatted or some settings on our individual machines.
But then if it
Um,
was on our individual machines, wouldn't all of them be like that?
Good point. I
Yeah.
don't, yeah, I
It's
don't know.
just once in a while, like
Yeah, no, I know exactly what you're saying. I
Sheila
hit that too.
Keen or whatever. His
Yeah.
are always way over on the right-hand side, you know?
Yeah.
It's like,
here's what I suggest we do as we get in here this week, as we're setting up our stuff. If you run across where you have questions or whatever, write them down or put
Mhm.
them in the core group or wherever, or maybe we create a, you know, place where we can put them. And that way, if we have questions, if I don't know them, then I'll get on with support. So we also have, just as you guys know, as an agency, and since you guys are members of the agency, we have what they call an agency number, and we have a direct hotline to call in for help.
Cool.
oh, we have that.
Yeah, as an
Okay.
agency, you have that. As a sub account, you do not.
Okay.
That's why the agency person takes responsibility for anybody you onboard. You're basically taking on the support for that person and being
Yeah.
able to answer their question. That's why I was saying, I don't know that you guys are ready for that yet. And
Yeah.
maybe a year from now, you might be, you know, so it kind
Mhm.
of depends on, you know, what you guys are comfortable with, but for right now, you have access if you truly get stuck in, and I get hit by a bus, you guys,
Oh dear.
you know, like what I'm saying. But you can
Nice
get
imagery there.
so this is if you want to do a text, and this is if you want to add an email. So let's say we're going to add an email. We're just going to name it agency test, subject line, how to get paid with affiliate marketing. And then you can add, so down here, here's where you can, you know, do your left, center, right, justify
Yeah.
it, put in a bullet list, put in a numbered list. If you want to insert an image right there, if you want to change the text color, if you want to do the background color, any of that stuff, bold it, italicize it. Here's your font family. So let's say we were going to put a picture in. I don't have anything in here right now, so I can't really do that. But you can upload a picture. You just upload it right there. Drop an image there or browse for an image. Let's say I want to put the logo in. Yep. Images. You want to say profits. It's going to be huge because it's 500 by 500. You can, again, I think you can change it. Yeah.
Yeah, looks like it.
So let's say I want to center it. So there I want to center it. So see it's centered on the, not really centered on the phone, but there we go.
Yeah.
That looks good.
Cool.
So there's what it looks like. This is an email and this is what it would look like on the phone. So then if you want to go around that picture, then you do this. I believe it's this one, increase in it. Oh, undo. I don't know what my undo button is. Anyway,
Oh, it's, yeah.
well, I did that. anyway, so I'm just gonna say, okay. There, so now if I wanted to start.
Neat.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Dollar sign, dollar sign, dollar
If
sign.
you want to attach a file, you can attach a file down here just like normal. And if you want to send a test, you can send a test to yourself to make
Oh,
sure
good.
how it looks. So you could look at it, Sandy, if you want to see.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna save. So now I have that in there as a template. So if you want to, again, like if you want to create a template that you send all the time, then create one in there and use that template every time and then just swap out whatever you need to swap out. If you want to
Perfect.
edit it, you just edit it. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
So that's marketing. The affiliate manager. I have not jumped into this yet. So,
Okay.
but I'd like to eventually have where we have an affiliate program here, where if any of us refer somebody to the agency,
Mhm.
it'll
Mhm.
do that automatic thing where it says, hey, you get your 40% or whatever we outlined, and then we'll set up an automation where it sends us a notice that, hey, Ralph brought in Bob, and Bob he was yours, Sandy, first, but now Ralph's got him.
Okay. Ralph stole them from me.
Yeah.
Bob. So we'll set this up, and if you have existing affiliates that you already have, like, let's say we get this set up one time for promoting Travis's Amazon simple profit system, right?
Mhm.
So then next time he runs a promotion, because he's going to run a promotion every month, what he's calling his 4-day cash cow or whatever he's calling it. So we'd say we would want to set up those same affiliate stuff, same affiliate, we'd have to change out the core part of the link, but that appendage that's one's for Sandy, one's for Ralph, one's for Lon, one's for Brett,
Mhm.
one's for me. Then we could swap that out and copy this affiliate thing so that it's, it stays the same every month. We don't have to set it up from scratch.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
So that'd be very, very handy. And it's new, it's fairly new, so I don't know. Once I get you set up as an affiliate, it should work out okay. And then we got to figure out how to do payouts and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So that's the marketing part of it. Basically where you're going to send out your stuff, the social planner is sweet. I'm telling you guys, to be able to post right from here, and then anything that comes back in Facebook, in Messenger, in Instagram DMs, all of it's captured in your chats, in your contacts,
Nice.
in those conversations. So everything is right here into this conversations part. So
And your DMs come through there too, and all
they
that?
do. They do.
Okay.
So if anybody, like, again, anybody becomes a lead, that's what he's saying in TikTok, all those people become a lead. And
Mhm.
you say, comment, TikTok in the comments. And when they comment TikTok, that puts them as a lead right now into your pipeline. And so then you could go do one of those canned responses and say, I see that you clicked on TikTok to get more information, and you can send them back that there. You can put everything together in one little message and send it back to them. And say,
Yeah.
so
Okay, see it there. Good.
that'll be really, really nice. Okay, so that's marketing. Now here's your automations. So a workflow is basically going to take somebody from point A to point B to, and you create however many steps in that workflow that you need to do it. Okay. And it basically just automates them. So it says, hey, Sandy came in she was inquiring about the TikTok, growing her followers on TikTok. And so you would say, hey, this workflow contains, so you can do it up here by clicking plus workflow up here, or you can create it down here by right here by clicking plus.
So this is where you put your email drip campaign.
Yes. So you can start from scratch with the workflow, You can import from a campaign. Your appointment booking, like all this, like you can just pick whatever recipe you want to pick. There's the birthday template if you want to do birthday promotions like they do for a lot of the restaurants and stuff.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Do that birthday promotion, bring, come in, get your free enchilada meal at the Mexican restaurant. Well, you bring 5 of your friends to come along with it, but they pay for their meals. You get yours free.
Yeah.
Here's your Facebook Messenger. So what to do. So these are, let's say that I'm going to select this one. Okay. So it's setting up the workflow. So this person's coming in from Facebook Messenger.
Mhm.
And then let's say you want to add a new trigger. So you want to add, when they come in, what do you want to do with them? Do you want to send them to a pipeline? Do you want to send them, where do you want them to go? So you kind of got to tell it. So you kind of think of this as
Does this work similar to like a bot?
It does. Absolutely.
Okay.
Does. Yeah. This is where your automations are starting to kick in. These workflows are part of your automations. So you're going to say, explain it as if, like you cannot leave out a step or it won't take that person from that step to the next step. So you got to kind of break it down into, okay, they've come in now. What do I want to do with them? And so you break it down into, I want to get them over to point B, but how do I get them to point B and what steps do I want them to take along the way? So that's where you would add any of these. So you would say, hey, they're coming in from Messenger. And then you can, hey, they're coming, you can set up for them to go to a Google Sheet. You can, like, this is where it starts to really get,
Is
it can
this
get
the
as
same thing
complex.
as a funnel, Mila?
What's that?
Is this the same thing as a funnel, or is this?
It's
before the
part
funnel?
of your workflow is basically taking them through your funnel. Like this,
Okay.
all the steps it's going to take them to go through your funnel.
Okay.
Or even to surpass that, it can take them from after they've seen, like say they've seen your sales page, right?
Mhm.
And they weren't interested. Well, now you want to show it to them again because they normally got to see it 6 or 7 times before they buy, right? So
Right.
maybe you want to add them to a different campaign, like a follow-up campaign.
Okay.
So you might add, so like you might say, hey, I want to send them an email. And so you would tell them which email to send, like, what are you calling it? And you can put it right in here, right as you go. So you can set up this whole workflow as you go.
Okay.
If you wanted to send an SMS messenger, because a lot of times what Travis is doing, and I've experienced it, is he's sending an email and then he's also sending an SMS message
Yes.
as well in conjunction. So he's kind of double teaming you, if you will.
I have a lot of guys that do that.
It's
Yeah.
pretty common because if you can get their name, email, and phone number, that contact is a standout contact for you versus just getting a first name and maybe an email. Because are they giving you a bogus email? Is it legit?
Yeah.
Mhm.
If it's coming in through Facebook, they have to put their Facebook outside of Brett that has 20 emails.
I know.
The rest of us have normally hooked our Facebook up to our legit email.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so if it's coming in through Facebook, that's what I'm saying. Facebook's probably the ideal way to bring them in. So anyway, you can add, again, you can say, if you send out a message that says, here's an offer, like say you've made them an offer and they haven't answered, they haven't replied, they haven't clicked on anything to go forward. You can say, is that reply still pending? And you say, yes, it is, or no, it's not. So if they said yes to something like, hey, I want to come into your gym and try your free 3-day trial. And they said yes, then fine, you move them along the way that, hey, book an appointment, come in on Friday and, meet with your trainer, whatever. If they don't respond at all, then after so many hours, you can set it up to say no response, then send them another. Oh, did you get busy? Did you get pulled away? Did you still want to come in for your 3-day free trial membership on Thursday? Like you can get really specific here as much as you want to, depending on, when they replied to you. If they didn't reply to you, if they did reply, kind of this is exactly what they're doing with the bot, Sandy.
Yeah, it is. You're right.
So it's very much, so here's the builder, here's settings. Do you want that contact to be able to come back in if they've left the workflow? Or if they end the workflow for whatever, if they said, hey, I'm not interested, then you want to stop them, like from getting more text or emails on it.
Mm-hmm.
And then so you can put your sender details and all that stuff in there. If they've enrolled, then it's going to show up here. And then here's basically kind of what it kind of keeps track of, all the stuff that you've got going, like all the campaigns, if you will, that you've got going.
Okay.
So you'd have to publish it, like you're gonna publish this once you get it set up. And we'll have some of these. I'm sure that Mike Crouch will have this built into these workflows built into his snapshots.
Mm-hmm.
So think of the snapshot as the filing cabinet. And then within that filing cabinet, the file folders are going to be your pipelines.
Mm-hmm.
And then inside the little information that fits in those folders are going to be your workflows. So
Now we find those snapshots in high level, or we find those snapshots in their website, their academy thing.
It will be in their academy thing, and they'll give us a code. And it'll
Okay.
say, and I don't we'll see it here, and we'll see it when we get to settings here. I'll show you some.
Okay.
Okay, so that's automations. So we've done marketing, where that's where all your stuff is hooked up, your Facebook, your TikTok, all that stuff is, and you send emails. And then automations is how you send them. And then now we're going to go into sites. So sites is where you're going to set up your website, your funnels, your blog. We do have the ability to, if somebody has a WordPress site, we can pull it in here and we can host it. And we can charge them a fee for it. Just like they're paying a fee for their hosting now, it would come to us instead. But now they'll get the advantage of being able to do all this other stuff with their all-in-one. And I just call it an all-in-one system. So here's your, this is your membership area. It's called a client portal. So as you saw, let me see if I can pull up the, he doesn't have it over there yet. I'm trying to think who, if Pamela has it.
What's the matter?
I was just going to show you a client portal with all the membership areas.
Oh, okay.
So I know that Billie Jean has one. My Sam Cart has one. It's very similar to. I'll see if I can find one for you after a bit, and we'll go look at a portal. But that is where, like, if we put in, we'll use Chris Records. So he's got the agency. What's he calling them? Agency boot camp. The mindset boot camp, the AI clipping academy, the clipping academy. So whatever, you have 3 or 4 different courses that you're offering. Each one of those will have its own little.
Oh, okay.
You
Gotcha.
can't see my hands, but I'm holding.
No.
Each one of these, let me see if I can. Let me see if I can pull up.
They sound familiar.
Let me see if I can pull up. So I don't have anything in there right now, but let me show you one. I know he doesn't have his moved over. Chris doesn't have his moved over there just yet, but I bet he will be. Let me find.
While you're looking for that, it's just interesting. I've seen a number of um, people promoting Go High Level now.
Oh, yeah, it'll be on, it's on your radar now. It's
Yeah.
it's gonna get crazy.
Yeah, I had never heard of it
Liza, I think, was
before.
promoting it.
Okay, let me pull this back over here now. You can see it. Okay, so this is Billie Jean's. But see, each one of these is a course that he has.
Okay.
And so if, when you have access, you can click here to enter, but you can also put a button on here to purchase. Like if somebody, like you, they've
Mm.
come in for one of those, like say they bought one of those agencies from Chris Record for the $9.97, but now he
Mhm.
comes back and he bundles it with 2 or 3 others.
Mhm.
You can give them access. They can have access to click here and purchase, and you could give them a coupon to get it for free. Because now they're getting a bundle deal.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He's probably going to be doing this already behind the scenes. I mean, like we probably wouldn't have to, but look how many Billie Jean has
Mhm.
of here of all this, and see how nice it looks. It's all in one little portal. So we'll have the ability to set these up in there.
Nice.
So those could be like our personal courses and or
Yep.
the affiliate stuff.
Yeah. So my stop the scroll,
Mhm.
I'll have stop the scroll, which was the original one that I did. And then I've got stop the scroll, the AI version, updated AI version. And then I
Mhm.
have stop the scroll local, stop the scroll video, and stop the scroll social.
Nice.
So I'll have 4 or 5 in there of my own products. And this is absolutely where you put your own products, Sandy. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So you can put a you'll put a domain, you can put a domain to this directly if you want to be, what do I say, if you don't want to create every course as a subdomain.
Mhm.
I don't want to get too far in the weeds with this right now because we're not ready for it just yet, but you
Yeah.
can set up your own branding, you can set up your own domain to it. And they can see it just like you saw Billie Jean's, where it's all nice and neat and
Yeah.
nicely little squares, and like you can set up that what do I say, the like when you do a YouTube, what do you call it when you give them the thumbnail? Thank you.
Oh.
I'm like, I know what I meant.
You looked at your hands, didn't
I
you?
know. I was like,
Yeah.
but you can set up that thumbnail so that all your courses look cohesive with your branding and everything. So if you all want them to kind of look the same, but I wish I could show you Chris's. Maybe I could show you Chris's. Yes. I'm going to pull this over, and ours may not look exactly like this, but he's got this in, I believe he said Kajabi right now.
Mm.
This is when
Yeah.
you set up your course. You can have, 3 columns just like they've got, where they've got, here's the fast boot camp. Here's the click on the go here to go to the Facebook group. Here's your instructors. And then here's your week. And then each course. So he typically sets his up as, here's the course introduction, blah, blah, blah. Here's all you can watch the full training. And it's normally like he went for 4 hours last night.
Mhm.
You feel like sitting for 4 hours, you can watch the whole thing at once if you want. Otherwise, otherwise
No.
he'll break it down into bite-sized chunks that you can watch, and it'll keep track of where you're at. So
That makes it nice.
week 3, week 4, like this went for 10 weeks. And then, so if you want to walk to the full 10-week, see the very bottom one to watch the full replay. And then here's his homework assignments. He had everybody put their homework in one post so that everybody could kind of see, and he would not approve you to put in the Facebook group to willy-nilly put a post in there about your homework or whatever, because he wanted to keep them all together, which is smart.
Mhm.
And then here was tutorials if you actually want to see the Canva Midjourney tutorials. He broke them out so you could go watch that video specifically if you needed help. So. Anyway, you can set them up however you want to set them up. So you got the ability to do new funnels. If you want to do a new funnel, you can just click here. You can say, hey, I want to do a blank one. I want to do it from the templates. So let's say we want to do it from the templates. I gave you guys access to all the templates that's in here,
Great.
and so will our customers. So like, as we bring people in, if they had, if they wanted to do one on beauty and fashion, they could go pick any of those templates. Here's
Okay.
spas. Here's a spa. So I said, if we want to set up some offers ourselves as the agency, we could go in and set up 3 or 4 of these spa ones and do, like I said, we can pick if you want to see what it looks like, you just click on the eyeball, just like in Groove,
Mm-hmm.
and you can say, here it is, But see, isn't that nice? Doesn't that look
Yeah.
nice? And then all you really got to do is go tweak it. Honestly, they're pretty nice templates, and a lot of them are very similar, but those are your funnels. So you can do funnels from templates or from scratch if you want to. Your websites are the same thing. If you want to do a new website, you just go up here and click plus, or you can click it down here, either or. So you say plus, you want to do it from blank, or do you want to do it from?
So they have a template for a website.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
So you can browse all the categories here, or you can filter it by certain things. If you want abouts and bios, here's some examples of them. If you want blogs, you can get them. So here, I haven't clicked on blogs, so I don't know what these look like, but I was kind of interested in the blog thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just curious. Contests and giveaways. I haven't looked in here. I don't even know what's in here. Maybe nothing. Lead capture. So here's your lead capture forms if you want to do those.
So if we did funnel, that would be the website plus the a thank you page plus the whatever like that.
That's in your funnel, yes. Mm-hmm.
Oh, so that would be the funnel templates, but this would be just a website, like just your
Website's going to be more about like an about us page, frequently asked questions,
Different
Tanya
offers that you
Eliza.
have.
What's that?
Like different offers you have.
Yeah.
and the funnel would be like if we were doing an affiliate product.
Yes. So let
Right.
me,
Sort of.
Affiliate product or your own product, or
Yeah.
a funnel is just a lead capture.
Yeah.
You're doing your giveaway, you're doing your lead magnet, and then you get their, if you're creating a funnel to give them a lead magnet to capture their information. And then from there, you could put them into a campaign.
Okay.
That would be one way to do it.
Yeah.
Or you put them into a funnel to see if they buy, and if they don't buy, then you've got their information to put them into a email campaign or something like that.
Okay.
let's see if I
And
can.
it's easy to set to attach the blog to the website in this program.
Yes. Anyway, I was trying to see. Yes, it is. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, it's my understanding you kind of would want to lead everybody back to your website,
Yeah.
Okay.
unless you're
Kind of.
doing an affiliate, in which case you just want to lead them to your
Right.
whoever you're promoting.
From what I
Mhm.
understood that Tanya Eliza was having so much success with is she does any of her videos on YouTube, and it sends them back to her blog
Mhm.
and her email. So she emails, here's the topic of the week. Go watch it on YouTube. And then YouTube takes her back to the website. Like everything evolves between those 3 little anchor points.
Okay.
Website to the blog to the YouTube to back and forth. And she introduced a podcast, but I think she said she's going back to the,
YouTube.
YouTube. She likes it. She did better. I mean, she does better with the videos just because they live forever. And she does topics, like how to grow your business, how to use Facebook for your business, those kinds of
Yeah.
no. absolutely everything we could use for the agency as well. So funnels, websites, blogs, WordPress, the portal for your membership areas, membership items or things you want to sell, your products, and then forms if you want to build, literally a form builder. So what we could do is we can either set up, if somebody wants to join the agency, we can
Mhm.
set up a form and send them to the form, or we'll probably put a chat widget on there to walk a bot to walk them through gathering the same information that you guys gave me.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask that,
Yep.
build a form for that kind of stuff.
So we can either build a form or we can build a chat widget to do it. You can take surveys. You can do surveys with this. Here's your chat widget.
Well, on the forms, do
Uh-huh.
you know, maybe you can, I just didn't figure it out. Is there a way to set up that form so they can fill it in on screen,
Yes.
or do you have to print it out?
No, you
Okay.
can fill it out right, and you can capture their
Mhm.
answers as well.
Okay,
And
What?
do you have to, is that where you would build the opt-in? Or like Groove, you have to go to forms to build the opt-in,
You could, yeah, you could, or you
or
can,
is there another place where you have opt-ins
well, we can build in our funnel,
in the funnel? Oh, okay.
let's say we were doing a new funnel and we'll go from a template. And we'll want to say, let's see if we can find opt-in. So we capture lead capture. So one of these will have, like I said, like, I don't know, like, without looking at them. Probably have a lead. So this one might have one. Maybe. Get an appointment. So it's going to have something
So do we know, like, if these don't have like that, name, email, phone, do we know where to build the opt-in form?
we'll have to find one that's got it in there, or I'll show you how to put it in there. Okay, we'll move on. We'll come back to that.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so here's our chat widget. If you want to put a chat bubble in the bottom right-hand corner, have a question, text us here. So there's absolutely where you can set up your little avatar person that's answering, and then you can put in, if returning visitors, you can say, welcome back.
Right.
does this eliminate the need for Elm?
To a large part, yes. I will say that Elmester Pro, well, initially probably has a lot of that stuff built in. It's not something that you couldn't build as we get more familiar with everything. We can probably build some of those little workflows right in here.
Okay,
Yeah, for sure. You can have your little widget window. Here's what it shows. So there's Sandy, if you want to get asking them a question like that. Here's what it looks like. If you want to put the agency branding on there, you can do that as well. And then you can say, hey, we've got your message and we'll contact you shortly. You can put whatever you want in here to acknowledge that, yes, you've got their chat. And then you save it. And then you save it. Media is where you're going to bring all your uploads in, your pictures, your, this is your library, your media.
Okay.
anything you want to use to post on Facebook or Instagram or TikTok, things like
Yeah.
that?
And are we limited on like how many videos? You know how I think Groove's
think so.
limited, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't think so. Not that I know of anyway. And then here's redirects, and I've never used these, but Brett might know more about them than I do. If you want to redirect somebody to something. And then when you're ready to, let me go back. I don't really want to do that just yet. So anyway, that's sites. Okay. So funnels, websites, blogs, your client, your membership area, form surveys. Here's your memberships. If you have, this is where you're kind of managing it. Here's the courses. That's where they're gonna see it. This is where you're gonna
Mhm.
manage it. So as we're adding stuff, we're adding products. So let's say you want to offer your freebie to opt in.
Mhm.
Lon, are you still with us?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Like,
Yeah, I'm just watching.
Okay, okay. So here's where your, like your, again, like your dashboard is. If you're gonna add a product, like for a freebie giveaway for your opt-in,
Mhm.
this is where you'd put it. This is where you create your offers. And you can say, hey, I want to create an offer. So it's gonna be called Stop the Scroll. And then you can put your product in. So I don't have anything in there just right now, but you would put that in and then you can choose your price and you could hit create. And since I can't put these in, it's not gonna let me hit the button grayed out because it won't let you do stuff you can't do.
Mhm.
But it'll tell you how many units you've sold this month, how much revenue you've made, how much you've made all time with it. So you can very much keep track of your, you know, all your earnings and everything from it.
Mhm.
And
So
see,
this would be where you would put your, like your freebie and then your upsell
yep.
product
Yep.
and whatever.
And Brett's gonna love this area. Here's your
Oh,
answer.
yeah.
So you can view like where your people's at in the course. Have they even
Uh-huh.
opened it yet?
Oh, yeah.
You know, are they halfway through? You can do assessments, you can review the analytics. I don't know what all this does. Like I said, you can see it as a line chart, a pie chart, last 30 days, revenue by offer, compare offers. I hadn't done that. I had never seen that part in there.
That'd be your testing, see what's
Yeah.
working.
Yeah.
what's
Yeah.
not.
Brett's
Probably.
gonna love this part. He really
Yes.
Yeah,
He'll
he's
be
gonna
in there
drooling over
constantly.
this.
So that's your memberships area. Here's your reputation management.
No, just one quick thing on that redirect.
Uh-huh.
Isn't that how somebody gives you they opt in for like your Stop the Scroll ebook, and then you redirect them to the site to get the ebook? Is that what that is?
Don't know for sure, Ralph.
Okay.
The
I
only,
always thought those were like the 404.
yes, that's what I was gonna say. The only thing that I've ever
Oh,
seen
yep.
it use that
That
for,
might, yeah, you're right, Sandy. Thank you.
if somebody types in, like, I think you can put rules in there to say, like, if they type in HTTPS and the website is gonna take you to a domain, but maybe they only put in www or did put in, sometimes they use it, sometimes they don't. I think you can put those 404s there. If you have an offer that expires, here's another one that's where you'd want to use it.
Okay.
Let's say you, Travis ran an offer this month for the Simple Profit System, but next month's 4-day cash cow is going to be the email profit system.
Mhm.
And he's going to run a short little 4-day campaign. So you don't want your people to go back to either one of those offers once those 4 days are over.
Right.
You might
Oh,
redirect them to your main website or to maybe to the next offer coming on. Get on a wait list. Wait lists are good for URL redirects. You know,
okay.
that offer's expired. Would you like to get on the wait list for the next one? So you don't miss out.
Yeah, I've never used those. I never really knew how.
Yeah, that's the way I understand that they work, but I've never
Okay.
really had enough offers that I have to redirect anybody.
We'll find out.
Well,
Well,
me
we
neither.
6 months from now, we will have.
Yep.
So
Yes.
let's say the Chris Record did a funnel bundle for 3 of those agencies, 3 of those academies. And then next month he did 3 different ones. So there would be an excellent opportunity to say, get on the wait list for the next agency drop or the next, what do you call them? Academy drop.
Academies. Yeah.
So we could get a wait list going if it's in between times that he's got an offer out there.
Okay.
Absolutely do it. Watch this free training, get on the wait list.
Mhm.
So here's your reputation. This is the overview at a glance. Again, Brett's gonna love this part.
Mhm.
How many people did you invite to review your page? Because you can make that part of the workflow. Whereas at the end, you can say, how did we do? Give us a review.
Oh, yeah.
Or you can send it manually by hitting send review request right now. Like if you just, like I said, if you just got off a call with somebody and it was an excellent call and they're gonna move forward with you, send them a review request. Average rating, you can see how many stars you got. Were they positive, were they negative? Again, you can do over the last 6 months, or you can do the timings once you have them in there. Invite trends, review trends, latest review requests. You can view them all. You can look at the actual requests themselves. I know I haven't sent any. You can actually see the reviews and respond to them. So let's say somebody
This-
gives you a bad
Oh.
review, like somebody gave us a 1 star. We could reach out to them and say, you know, sorry you had a, you know,
Unpleasant.
an unpleasant experience. We'd like to make it up to you, you know, like, what do we need to do? Kind of a thing.
And with this are those reviews like shown on your blog, or is it a personal email?
No, it's showed on your Google My Business page. So remember
Oh,
when we were hooking those up in the beginning?
yeah.
Yeah. So when we were hooking those up in the beginning, that's where it's going to show. Is on
So
our,
these reviews that we asked for, they will be public.
Oh, yeah.
So our response would be public.
yes. And you
Oh,
can,
okay.
and that's a good thing, because if
Mhm, yeah.
if you have a really unfavorable response, you can reach out to Google. And they
Mhm.
will, you can ask them to take it down for whatever reason, but you got to give a good reason,
Oh,
you know, so.
This
you
could
get-
also be if you're doing business for a client, you're running a campaign or a program for a plumber or something like that. And you can show how effective it is to them. So they say, oh, wow, yeah, I'm getting good reviews.
yeah.
So.
Okay.
So that's your reputation right there. And then
What's listings?
what's that?
What was listings?
Oh, it's new. I don't know what it is. I don't know for sure.
It looks like it has something to do with social
I do know what
media.
it does. So Yext
Oh.
is like the yellow pages for online marketers. And so
Uh-huh.
it's extra fee. It's like, how much is it? Is it $90 a month? But they send your domain
Uh-huh.
out to, I don't
It's
know.
kind of like a directory sort
It
of.
is. It's kind of like they send it out to like 130 different places, and it's like I said, I think it's $90 a month, and you have to sign up for a minimum of 3 months, I think, to get it. But we can also offer this to our customers. So let's say you get Bob's Roofing,
Mm-hmm.
and Bob wanted to send out, join the Yext program. We can assign whatever charge we want to for it.
Mm-hmm.
They've got to pay, like I said, I think it's either $30 a month for 3 months or $90 a month for 3 months. But you had to
Okay.
sign up for 3 months minimum. But it sends it out to all these. Can you see in the background these
Yeah, I can see it
yellow
faint. Yeah.
pages, Yelp, Facebook, Bing, and it helps put them on the map basically.
Yeah.
A to B, here they are, all our Apple, Bing. I've never heard some of these. Chamberofcommerce.com, CK Maps, database, Google My Business, Local Stack, My Local Services.
Now,
Snapchat.
are you gonna put Profits Agency in Google My Business?
We might consider it after we get some stuff up there and get a few snapshots in there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Maybe it's something we consider as a group. Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it would make sense to do that for sure. But it kind of depends on like how much do we want to work with local? How much do we want
Yeah,
to
that's true.
like,
Because that's mainly for local, huh?
it is. Well, I would say a lot of it is.
Yeah.
It feeds into it helps the brick and mortar stores get more of a presence.
You're right. Because you do have to have like a brick and mortar address, right? Like a,
I don't know for sure. I'm not sure,
okay.
because that's something that was fairly new, that I never had at any of my other, ClickFunnels or Groove or any of those things. So I don't know for sure. See, High Level was set up specifically for agencies.
Oh,
I don't know if you guys knew that, but it was specifically set up for agencies, marketing agencies and advertising agencies.
Hmm.
Yeah. But here's if you want to run Google Ads, you can do, this is under reporting. So Google Ads, if you run Facebook ads, again, Brett's gonna love the,
Yeah, he's gonna love all his parts.
you know,
Let's
so,
say it. Love, love, love.
this is your call status. If you're doing calls, if you're doing inbound, outgoing, incoming, outgoing, you can keep track of them all here. You can see
Is that where you would set up the voicemails or the responses or?
I think the ringless voicemail stuff still comes up as part of your workflow, but this is just the reporting part of it, like where
Oh, okay,
your stats are going to show up.
right.
This is
Okay.
incoming, that's outgoing. If you're in the call stuff, and then like I don't know what's conversion report. I guess that would be how much revenue you've made.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I said Brett's going to geek out over this area.
Oh, yeah.
Especially especially when we start getting sales, that's the
Oh, yeah.
fun part when there's stuff. So that kind of takes care of your dashboard as you're looking for stuff. So just kind of think along the lines of what am I trying to get to, and
Mhm.
then open that up and then see if what you're trying to get to is right there. But it's pretty I don't know,
Pretty
I don't think
extensive.
self-explanatory, but it's pretty simple to navigate around once you kind of figure, work.
Now, was settings where you set up our sub accounts, like
Yep.
that kind of a thing?
That's where I'm going now.
Oh, okay.
So this is
Jumping ahead.
yeah, no, you're good. And so this is your settings. So this is your individual. So we're in the profit agency right now, but I could easily switch to one of your sub accounts and there's not going to show anything in here.
Mhm.
It's basic information that I put in to set you up. This is where you would
Okay.
go change it though. So if you want to change your name,
Mhm.
Lon, I put you in as Spensman Digital.
Okay,
If you want to change it, this is where you would go. You would be on your agency. I'll click over to your Spensman Digital. And we'll go to settings. So here you are right here. Here's all your
Okay.
settings. I didn't have a legal business name for you, but
no, it's okay. I kind of got one, but I don't know if I'll be going in the field or not, but I don't know, because this is very pleasantly overwhelming right now, and this stuff will be here when we need to get
Yeah,
this
yeah.
far ahead. So if the reason I'm not talking, I'm just, like awing and okay.
I know. And that's what I said. I didn't want you guys to be overwhelmed, and I want you to be
Yeah.
able to go back and again, do the main stuff that you need to do. This is where you're going to do your own personal stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I'm going to go back to agency.
This is a lot of stuff here. I mean, I asked for ice cream cone, ended up getting
You got the
this is
banana.
This is
Oh,
the
banana
fire hose.
split. No.
Does Go High Level also have training videos within the program?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I'll show you that in a minute.
I seen those on YouTube. There's a guy on there that appears to be really good.
Yeah.
I watched a few minutes of him.
There's,
Okay.
you can go down the rabbit hole as far as you want to go.
Yeah.
You really can. So here's your
Cool.
business profile. Again, like all your business information, who's the authorized representative of your, what position do they have? What phone number do they have?
There's the voicemail.
Yep, there's your voicemail. And if you want to set up your own, everybody can get their own phone number. I think it
Mhm.
costs $1 or $2 a month to get
Mhm.
that. And if you guys want to set those up so you can SMS message people and do that kind of
Mhm.
stuff.
Yeah.
We'll get that set up. We don't have to have it right this minute while we're, waiting for Chris Record to get his stuff set up, but we're going to want to set it up pretty quick if we're going to do any of Travis's stuff.
So with that phone number that we can get, that's 115 or whatever it is, it's not just SMS. We can also they can call that
I believe so. Yes.
number.
Yes.
Oh,
And
good.
you can get a number that's in your area if you'd like. Like
Mhm.
you say, hey,
Do they have 800s available or
I
the
don't
8?
think so. I think it was,
Okay.
I would pick like my 816 is my area code.
Uh-huh.
I want to pick 816. If you were targeting somebody that was in a different city, like you wanted to go after chiropractors in Dallas, you might pick 214 number or something like that. So they think that you're somewhat local. That's
Have
when
you noticed if it makes a difference when you're doing like global, mainly internet, not just local, that if it makes a difference if you have like some 800 number as opposed to a local area code?
Because I've not really done that much to be honest. I haven't really done much with SMS or anything like that. I had a Google. No, not Google number. Google number? What's the one? What's the
Yeah, Google, well, that's why I
Google
call
number.
it Google
Yeah.
number.
Google number? I had a secondary number basically that I could use for instead of using my cell phone, giving my cell phone out. I don't want everybody having my
Yeah.
cell phone number.
I don't either,
I did a Google number and I have it somewhere. I don't know where it is. I don't know
but
that,
you could do this instead.
yeah, I don't know that you can use a Google number in here as an SMS. I think you
No,
gotta
I
have
don't, yeah,
I think you gotta have one of these numbers that's, and then you basically kind of tell it, you know, what to do once you, again, kind of as your business, how does your business want to operate? Do you want to allow duplicates? Do you want to, like all this stuff over here, you have to mark and we'll
so
get,
I could use this number as my business
yes.
number,
Yes.
okay.
That's the whole, that's kind of the whole point. Everybody has their own sub account, so you can set up your
Mhm.
own number. You can
Good,
have your own number, you can have your own Stripe account, you can have all your stuff coming into your business.
okay,
Because everybody's gonna want to set up their own, again, their own
yeah,
offer, you know, their own offers for not only for yourself, but as you set up an offer for Travis, if you can just copy that snapshot into your sub account,
mhm,
and it's all in your sub account. You're getting paid right there. You can send SMS right there with your number. Everything's trackable to your account.
okay,
That's why I was especially excited to be able to do the agency again. So that
oh,
every
yeah,
little, okay, so that's why I said not to confuse anybody, but when you have that sub account, you can put as many domains as you want in there. So you could do Travis's offer, you can do Chris's offer, you could do Milla's offer, you could do Sandy's offer in your
Mhm.
account.
Right.
But it's not as easy to track them and keep them separate and do all this stuff as being able to have the agency. So you can do that. You can set up as many domains as you want in your sub account. You do not have to go set up a separate sub account for every single offer that you want to do.
okay,
So this is your business profile. Here's if you want to add staff. See, here's where I added all you guys
mhm,
on the agency side. Now I used your email for the agency in here. So
okay,
as soon as you find your access link that Brett sent you, I would go check
yeah,
because you probably
Yeah,
got,
I'm having, I was looking earlier, I couldn't find his email, so.
okay, you may have to resend it again. You may have to ask him to resend it again. Here's our pipelines where we're setting up if we want to create a new pipeline. Or if we want to edit the one that's there, remember this, where we can move it up or down,
mhm.
add steps or however you want to move it. You're not going outside right now. No, go on.
Tell Ruger.
So
I
we
said-
probably won't personally have anything to do with the pipelines in the agency, because that'll be you and Brett, right?
Probably for now, you know, like
Yeah.
if you guys, again, like if we see something that we need to add, like something's not
Mhm.
getting tracked or something's not, they're falling through the cracks somewhere. Maybe
Mhm.
we're missing a step in the pipeline, so we would go audit it. For right now, you guys probably won't be, but I want you to be aware that it's there.
Yeah,
So especially if you're creating some in your own sub accounts,
yes,
it's just good to know. I want you to understand the process. You may not know how to do it just yet. I don't know how to do all of them just yet, but I want you to be aware that it's there and what it can do.
yeah,
Well, yeah, if we understand the process, we can make sure we get the right information.
right,
I
To
think
use.
as we get going, we're going to understand what we got our hands on here is amazing. Like I said,
Mhm.
just think about this. If we're bringing somebody into the agency at $97 a month, that they can do all this stuff that would normally cost them. I bet you could easily say, like, this is replacing $3,000 worth of software.
With
Sure.
one login and one password.
Yeah. One login, one password, all in one. That's what I'm saying. It's an all-in-one system. And you don't have to say that it's high level. You can tell them it's high level if you want to. I don't care.
Mhm.
We are white labeled under Profits Agency.
Yeah,
So you can just say our software, our systems, you know, just word it like that when you're wording it. You don't have to go tell them it's high level.
Well, I definitely see the advantage that this has over Groove.
Yeah, I mean, it's got the CRM and the ways to manage, you know, just the way to manage everything.
And plus the communication between other things in there.
Um,
What's the name of that tool again that they use
what?
to
Who?
communicate with other, like WordPress wants to talk to MailChimp.
Oh, the
Uh,
links,
Integrations?
Yeah, what, yeah,
Zapier?
Zapier. Thank you.
Zapier. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
You don't have to use too much that. That's why I say the more you can eliminate of that kind of stuff, the better off. you are.
Mhm.
And I know that there's API keys and this and that you can plug into this. That's way beyond my scope of learning. That's when I need Brett and Alex.
Yeah.
'Cause it's-
yeah,
But we don't need it for now. Like, I mean, we just need to get our basic stuff set up. Let's get rolling with setting a few pages
So-
up or offers up or whatever we're going to do. And then we can tweak it as we go as Chris releases stuff.
Yeah.
So,
Mela?
Uh-huh.
So all the stuff I did with Pam set up, is that transferable into here?
no, probably not. But you didn't get that much done, really.
Well, so but we have to set up a domain and
We
some
do.
API keys and
Yep.
stuff.
And I'm going to show you guys how to do that.
Great.
Yeah, I'm going to show you guys how to do that.
Awesome.
Because Ralph, you'll probably need to log into yours under Pamela and disconnect it, delete them
Okay.
so that you can turn around and hook it up here.
Okay.
I was going to mention that to you. So here's calendars. If you want to create a calendar for something, if you want to do a demo request, book a call with me, groups. Again, like if we want to set up a group calendar for the agency
Mhm.
where you guys could set up hey, I need somebody to go do a demo high level for me. This is where we'd set that kind of stuff up. Preferences, availability, connections. I don't know what this is yet. Oh, so we can set up
Right.
Stripe. If we need somebody to pay for something in advance, we can set up Stripe right here in the calendar when they book a call. Maybe it's going to be a paid consultation or something.
Mhm.
Because I'm going to get rich.
Me too.
That's the
Me
plan.
Here's your
What
phone
was-
numbers.
Oh, but back up on what was that Google ads or what? Why is that in there? It was on connections, maybe? Where were you? Yeah, what's that? Local service ads.
I don't know. Looks like it's part of Gmail or something.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. I got somebody at the door.
I don't know what this is. It's not really going anywhere. Maybe it's the one you set up ads. I don't know for sure. Well,
Huh.
that would be handy to for local customers, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, what we might have to check, see what that is.
Okay.
Okay, phone numbers. Here's where you're going to set up add a number pool. So if I want to go, what do you want to track? I don't know what all this is. Create one phone number that tracks all callers to a single marketing campaign. That might be a Brett question. He might have to go.
Yeah.
So we'd have.
But this is where you would buy your phone, your
Yeah, I believe so.
number?
Yeah, I believe so. Reputation management. Again, here's a review link. If you want to do you can send a review request immediately once, or you can follow a custom schedule. So like you can set it up so that it sends it 2 days later after you've had your booking call or whatever. You can set that up if you want it to be later. You can save it. You can set up the email form. Thank you for your business. Would you be so kind as to recommend us? And then you put that in there. So here's your custom fields. If you want to add a specific field, like right now, maybe you're just collecting name, email, and phone. Maybe you need to add that information to, like what else might you need? You might need their, I don't know, business name or something. I don't know. But you can add custom fields, custom values, same thing. Again, Brett's going to be very happy.
Mm-hmm.
If you're you know, if you want them to be able to put in these kinds of things like, a high level landing page URL, maybe you want that to be as part of an automation thing, because one of the automations, like, that gives them the landing page URL. Like maybe you change out your offer, but you want to be able to change that out every month when Travis runs his 4-day thing to the new offer or Chris's new offer or whatever it is. Then you could put that in there. So it makes it easier to edit it from month to month. You don't have to restart and reclone and
Oh, so you would be changing the link here as opposed to having to keep going back to the website or the
Yeah.
landing page or whatever.
you could change it. We could change it one time and then you could just update it. Here's your domains. So if we're going to add a domain, this is where you do it. So we'll go add one here at the end, but this is where you add a domain. It's really easy. This is where your media is at, your library of stuff, and you can set up folders in here. So here's a folder.
Now, where would this be different than the other media?
It's in the same,
I mean-
it still feeds the same thing.
Oh, it's the same
Different
place,
to access
really?
it. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Because typically when you're over here when you're over there,
Up above?
you're stuff, you're doing your blog, you're doing all that stuff. You can upload it there, you can upload it here. It's still the same.
Oh, okay.
You're still controlling it here. You can open it and you can set up folders. You can do the folders over there too, but 2 different places. There's
Okay.
your URL redirects, same thing. Here's your integrations. So this is where you can sign in with Google. You can connect your Facebook, and Facebook will disconnect if you haven't had any activity in, I want to say is it 10 days, 20 days? I don't remember. It was a few days. If you just have to reconnect it.
Oh, okay.
You can do QuickBooks here. I don't have QuickBooks, but Ralph, that might interest you. I don't know.
What does ClickBooks
maybe.
do?
QuickBooks is an accounting software.
Oh, I see. Okay.
A lot of people use it.
Oh, QuickBooks is what it's
Yeah,
called.
QuickBooks.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought I said QuickBooks.
No,
QuickBooks.
QuickBooks.
I don't know what Clio is. I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is.
I've seen it. I don't know what it is either.
Stripe, here's your Stripe. Shopify.
You have a Shopify store, Mila?
I had one. Sandy had one too. Didn't you?
Well, I
Sandy?
had Groove. It was GrooveCart. I didn't have Shopify because GrooveCart was free for, but
Shopify was what I
Shopify.
very first started with in 2015.
So you could hook up your Shopify store and
Yeah, and they are getting, High Level is getting a Shopify like GrooveCart type.
to where it'd be free.
be included. Great.
Oh, that would be good.
Yeah, that's coming this fall. It's more for the e-com people, for e-com.
Yeah, because I
Sure.
was thinking I'd have to do, if I got e-com people, I'd have to go to GrooveCart. Because Shopify, they always add on, you had to add on so many fees.
Oh. I did a comparison thing between for somebody that uses Etsy. What all I have on there, I had Etsy, Shopify, GrooveCart, and I showed all the fees that Shopify added on, and then what GrooveCart's Groove's lifetime thing was.
Mm-hmm.
Blew them out of the water. Blew them out of the water.
Oh, yeah.
Even Etsy as well, because Etsy started charging. I said, if you did a $125 sale a day, here's what it would look like in a year's time. And I went through the whole comparison chart, and
Wow.
it was really interesting. But there's your TikTok, Slack, if you want to do a Slack channel. That's like a, like a communication channel.
Oh, okay.
If everybody's heard of Slack. And then TikTok. So there's hooking up your integrations.
So this is how you can do something in High Level, your posts, and schedule it, and it'll push it out to Facebook and TikTok and.
Yeah, so this is just hooking them up.
Oh,
And then you would go over to the other area to post automatically. Yes.
but this allows you to do
Do
that.
that. Yes. Yes.
I don't see Instagram. Is that part of it?
It's
Oh, it's
with
part of
Facebook.
Facebook.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, it's with Facebook.
Got it. Okay.
And so we haven't done any, but this is your form field. So like if you're doing, this is where I think that Mike Crouch was bringing them into this, once you do the TikTok, and you
Mhm.
bring in, you get through the 1,000 and then now you can advertise.
Mhm.
I believe that
Mhm.
with that link, you could bring them in here.
Now, is he gonna be doing more on TikTok, or was
Oh,
that
yeah.
one session just?
No, that's what one of those academies is, TikTok
Oh, so
ads.
we're just getting up and going, and then later we'll learn how to work it.
Yeah, we gotta get our TikTok account set up. We gotta get an ad running to get our 10,000. I mean, he wants us to you gotta get to 1,000 before you can put a link in your bio.
Mm-hmm.
So the goal is to get to 1,000 minimum. And we need to do that this week so that we can keep up.
Yeah, I'm just waiting to see if they've approved my business.
You should be
You
able
didn't
to.
get approved for what?
Huh?
You didn't get approved for what?
Oh, no, I don't know if I have. I just set up my TikTok and I set up the business management.
Yeah, that's as far as I
account.
got, but I didn't know what to put in for email yet either. So I got that far, and then they said I gotta put an email in it. So do I use Milla's or do I use mine or?
No, you don't use mine. Oh, for
You
God's sake,
sure?
don't use mine.
Okay, that's all. Okay. Can I use my Manus Line at Outlook?
You'll
Or
probably
do I
want
use,
to use you probably want to get an email for your Spin Digital if that's what you're going to use. I don't
what
know.
about the one here that, the email that's set up in here? What is that?
The lawn at profitsagency.com.
Yeah.
You can
Do
use
I-
that, but like if you're sending out offers from Spin Digital, you probably don't want an email coming from Profits Agency. You know what I'm saying?
So and I can't, you don't want me to use Outlook as well, correct?
I don't think it looks, I think it looks better when it's coming from your domain.
Okay, so I gotta, well, the domain, like I said, I bought the domain, it only cost me $10 a year. So I don't know, how to, make an email for that to make it look like it came from that
That's a
email.
Brett question.
Yeah, we need Brett.
Well, I mean, Brett set up our emails for the agency out of
Correct.
generosity on the program that he has. I do not know if he wants to go out and be, making emails for everybody individually.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was just a little leery about wanting to use Outlook because that's something I don't want to do, especially for the TikTok if we're going to go this
Yeah, I
far.
don't think you want to use your Outlook.
Let me rephrase that. When we go this far.
Yeah.
You don't like the word yeah, if, or maybe we will do this.
No, we will.
Yeah.
So you can buy an email on your domain, wherever you bought your, who'd you get your domain from?
Name cheap.
Okay, so you can buy an email from, I want to say it's $30 for the year. I want to say
A
it's
year.
$30 for the
I
year.
just renewed mine. I can't remember how much I paid.
Anyway, you can wait on it. I mean, again, like you could set up it's going to take you a week or so to set up your pages and,
Well, I was just I was watching the 3-hour video, the first boot camp, when I was thinking about trying to get the 1,000 followers or more than that if I can. That was the main thing I want to do, but I don't want to start it yet until I get my email.
don't get hung up on the email. You're not ready to send emails yet. Get your TikTok account up, get that ad running.
No, Milla, what he's saying is he needs an email account in order to set up his TikTok.
You can use your
TikTok.
personal email to set up your TikTok account.
Oh, I can, so I can use Outlook.com.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. In that case, I'll have 1,000 by tonight.
Yeah. So when you're setting up your ad and everything, you can use your personal email to set up your account. What Sandy was saying is on the business account, they want more information and then they send it for review, right, Sandy?
Yeah, and I don't, they asked for your certification, as some proof. I had no clue what that was, so
For your
I was kind of
business account
sending
for
in
TikTok?
everything.
Yeah, I don't know. Because I tried to put in my MC Assets, which is my LLC,
Uh-huh.
and it was grayed out. And so,
really?
Yeah, I remember you
yeah,
saying
and
that.
I went down the rabbit hole of trying to find it on YouTube, and everybody was showing here's how you set up a business account. I'm like, I can follow that step, but I couldn't get to that through that information where it was grayed out.
So you can upload like the proof?
I sent them when I got suspended.
Uh-huh.
I sent them my passport, my driver's license, and they unsuspended me. And then no sooner did I get started again, it was my VPN was causing issues.
Yeah, yeah.
They think it's suspicious activity.
I'll be back in a minute. I gotta go let Buddy out.
And then Anyway, so let's continue on here. So we got, integrations, email services, Leads Connector is, the email provider that they do. And I want to say it's like $1 for every 1,000 emails that you sent. It's really cheap.
Are you doing that one?
I can, or I probably hook up AWS to my own.
Oh, okay. And
Amazon
this is where you would do it too?
So if you want to add a service, you just add service here. And then you say, hey, I want other, and then you put in your ports and all that stuff from your AWS.
Okay.
Kevin Strite did.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is where you do it.
okay.
So if, we'll have to hook this up as an agency. This is again where you're gonna have to make sure you've got somebody's credit card on file.
Mm-hmm.
So that they'll go out and, upload a list of 100,000 people and spam somebody and it'll get you blacklisted.
Yeah.
You can also, we can also upcharge if we want to. We can upcharge people on emails. So instead of charging them $1 a 1,000, maybe we charge them $5 a 1,000.
Mm-hmm.
You can do that if you want to. If we want to as an agency.
So this isn't our email service. It's you selling email service.
Say that again, Ralph.
Hold on. That gets the frog on my throat. So this is or is not what we're using to send email.
It is what we will be using. Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. So we have to get our domain and everything in here.
In our sub account.
Yeah, in our sub account.
I mean, you'll put,
Okay.
so you'll have the ability. Let me switch over to somebody else's sub account here.
Let's switch over to mine.
Okay, so see, you have Lead Connector right here.
Mm-hmm.
And if you have a dedicated domain, you can add the domain here. Like if you specifically want to come from ralphdmcdonald.com,
Okay.
you add your domain in here. Okay. And then you're already connected to Leads Connector. This is, again, that's just kind of the
Director,
yep.
traffic director.
But you gotta put your address and stuff. This is where the technical side of it comes in, where your email's coming from. Is it coming from Ralph@ralphdmcdonald.com? Is it, this is where you would not use your Outlook. This is
Right.
where you would not use Hotmail,
Right.
Gmail, unless
No,
it's a
you wanna-
Gmail business account.
Yeah.
When it's a Gmail business account, like at work, we use Gmail from Bird. So it says Milla McCammon @birdandfletcher.com. So
Okay.
this is where you would not use your personal email. But again, it's going to show your email analytics, what's being sent, what's been opened, what's been delivered, bounced.
And we could set up more than one, like we could have
Yes.
support at.
That would be up to you. Yes. And again,
Okay.
like I said, Brett graciously set up all of us with one for the agency
Right.
on his service thing, but you've got to, again, like you've got to go do things to those emails. So you got to warm them up. You got to do, there's
Yeah.
kind of specific protocol that you'll want to follow to make sure that your emails get delivered. Otherwise, they're just going to wind up in spam.
And spam.
And which you need to tell people when you're on your thank you page or whatever, be sure, your freebie's on its way. Be sure to check your junk mail folder or your spam folder.
Yep.
Because it's
Now,
probably,
do you know what percentage of the emails that come from high level go into spam? You know how like Groove was having a big problem
yeah. They had,
overall.
I think these are good, but I think it's by agency as a whole. Like, how, like Brett sets it up, like how,
More in the internal as opposed
Yes.
to
yes,
in
and you
general.
have to do SMS messaging, you have to do some kind of compliance thing. They just came out with it 2 weeks ago. I cannot remember what it's called. But you have to do that before you can send SMS messages. And it's basically like a, you know, like how the GDPR was for the Europe.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
Well, it's kind of like that. So people are giving you permission to send them SMS. And once you're compliant with that, your stuff will get delivered like automatically, because people have asked for it and said, okay, yes, I want it. It's not spam. Otherwise it goes spam, and you'll probably get a lot of complaints and get in trouble. You know, like get
Yeah.
like where
Yeah.
what did I hit? What did I hit? Okay, so that's email services. Now we're going to go into, I don't know what this is. I don't know what conversation providers are. Added to the account. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. We'll have to find out. Here's your tags if you want to set up specific tags inside your business. Oh, I'm not.
Yeah,
I
these
saw-
always confuse me.
I know. So. I don't know. I don't know what that is. Tags. Labs is whenever they come up with stuff that's new, you can come in here. It's like a sandbox. You can go play with it and give them feedback on it. I believe you can turn it on at the sub account level. So you can get in there and play if you want. So you can see here was when they let's see if they had the note in there about there's the form builder, additional phone numbers, survey builder. So you could go in there and kind of read what's kind of been happening with it, and just turn one of those on. So if you want phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, they're like as I said, they are fast moving about adding stuff. You guys would be shocked to hear all the stuff that they add. Here's your audit logs. Again, I don't know what this is. And then companies. If you want to associate companies with contacts, you can put them here in the automation stuff. So that is an overall view. So here's your basics, then your settings. If you want to go to your individual settings and set things up, then you'll find those under settings and domains, and that's all your stuff is right here. For your account specifically is under settings. Are you back, Mon? No. Okay. He'll get lost when he gets to this part.
Yeah.
So, okay, so is everybody good on time?
Uh-huh.
Okay. We can go for a little bit. Let's go for a little bit longer, then I'll show you how to set up a domain. So I'll go buy. Okay, so I'm thinking about buying, since I got kicked off of AIpreneurs on TikTok, I'm thinking about calling it AIify. AIify your business. AIify. I don't know for sure.
Okay.
Anyway, I was just thinking about it.
Why did you get kicked off?
Because of my VPN. And then one of the videos that I had uploaded was Kevin Hart, and he used the word bitch in there.
Oh,
And it came back the second or third time. It said, you have something with unknown bad actors is what it said. I was like, what the heck is that? You know, and I said, how would you know? I said, they can show these little chicks are on there about half nude and they're fine.
I know.
yeah.
Use the word bitch and it's bad, you know, like it was used out of context. I'll show you the video that I was doing.
Tell them you were talking about dogs.
So, I took it down, but I just had these two up there.
Yeah.
I had 3, but no, I can upload to this, but it's going to do me no good because I can't run ads to it.
Okay. Yeah, I saw all 3. Liked all 3.
So, I mean, again, live and learn. Like they were saying on the thing last night, it was like,
Yeah.
you know, because there's a lot of people that had no issues whatsoever and went right along. So, you know, maybe I go back and get a couple more. I made 10 of them for Alex Hormozy.
Oh,
So I have several to start posting. The biggest thing is, like they said, is when you start posting to be consistent.
Mhm.
mm-hmm.
So I just want to kind of say AIify your business, and I could show before and afters, like here was before AI, here was after AI. I could take
Okay.
any of those videos of Alex Hormozy, and I could show the real video at the top and the AI video at the bottom
Hmm.
of making
I'm
it.
back.
That's kind of what when I'm saying AIify your business, and I could show all the AI tools and, steer them to Chris Record stuff. Here's how you use AI, the AI Academy, the Clipping Academy, any of those. Does that sound too hokey? AIify your business?
Oh,
I don't think so. I think it sounds catchy.
Well, maybe they'd be able to remember it. So are you back, Lon?
yes, I am.
Okay, so I'm gonna go buy AIify. I'm gonna buy it through Cloudflare, because then you don't have to point your domains or do anything. So let me,
Have you had any problems with Cloudflare at all?
no, like never. But I've only done the free accounts. I mean, I'm not on any kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Have you had issues with Cloudflare, Sandy?
I've never used Cloudflare.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, I suppose it's like all the others, but I don't know how. It just seems like there was problems in Groove somehow or something. Somebody was
Groove
having.
used Cloudflare. They just made
Yeah.
it easy for everybody to. They thought, they went through Groove, but it did the exact same thing.
Oh, okay.
It was through Cloudflare. So
Oh,
here's my Cloudflare. And so I was able to I gave access to Brett for the agency.
Mhm.
So here's all the accounts that I have in there right now. So if you want to buy one, if you want to do a domain, so you just go over here to domain registration, and you're going to say register domains. And you want to say search for a domain name. So I'm going to say AIify. So I want to say AIify. I really want just AIify.com. So it should be, unavailable, is registered already. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Ooh, somebody got it.
I really want the .com.
do
Can't believe AIify's got this.
AIify now.
Oh, that one's taken too. Okay.
How about underscore?
It's getting pretty close.
Can you do that?
I don't know.
Hey,
I don't know if you can do that. I don't know. I was like thinking nobody will have that. Well, now I'm gonna have to think, because I don't want to buy one that I don't want. Okay, so I don't know if you guys know this. Lean domain search. So you can
I just heard about that. I don't remember where.
so you can put in AI, and you can say, I want it to start with AI. So you can say, you can search by, I like to search by alphabetical. And you can say starts with a term or ends with a term. So I'm gonna say starts with a term.
Oh, and this tells you all the ones that are.
Yeah, so this just goes in alphabetical order. So you can say, and so like you can see the .com is grayed out.
Mhm.
So like, look what I put in when I put in profit. Remember when I told you profit, everything with profit was taken? Or a lot of stuff was taken. profit academic, it just didn't make sense. Like some of these just didn't make profit after, or why would you want that? But when I changed it to profits with a Z, then everything was open. So all the .coms, the blogs open, and
Hmm.
it'll kind of tell you. So it's just
Oh,
pretty nice. If you're trying to think of some names, this will give you some, like, tons and tons of alternatives.
yeah.
I'm gonna put in AI and let's just see what comes. I doubt I don't really want to spell out artificial intelligence. I want to use AI. But I'd like it to be like, again, like AIify was catchy, it rhymes,
Yeah.
what do they call that? Iteration, an iteration.
Mhm.
Anyway, I was gonna buy one, but I'm gonna go take my happy life off of Pamela's and move it over here, and then I'll show you how we
Okay.
do a um
So you're still a part of Pamela's?
my Milla MC is still over there, yes. And my happy life is on my Milla MC. You know, I said you can have as many domains as you want.
Mm-hmm.
I've got one sub account, but I've got several things under it.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like I said, since I have everything pointed to my happy life over there, I'll probably have to go undo it before I can bring it over here.
Mm.
But I kind of wanted to show you guys. Let me see if I can get into your Sandy, do you know which one you're going to point to yours?
Well, I have, I
Oh.
do have a domain that I'm not using.
Okay, you want to
Right
bring it in here
now.
just for demonstration purposes?
Yeah, I think it's just sandysbiz.com.
Okay, that's what you got. I got on your.
But no, that's LLC. I think I have a domain that's just Sandy's Biz.
Okay, and it's not pointed anywhere right now?
No, it's in my name sheet, but
Okay, can you get to, do you have have you been in Cloudflare for your,
I haven't been in Cloudflare for anything.
so it's not. Can you get to your records there in Cloudflare?
In group?
No,
I
in
don't know.
name.
Yeah, I've never done anything with Cloudflare, so I don't know.
Let me show you under my, let me go back to. Okay, so under your okay, so I'm going to show you. I do not get scared by this.
Okay.
I don't want it to freak you out. But when you go under your, what they call your DNS, this is your domain name servers.
Uh-huh.
Here is all your records that, like you've seen these
Yeah.
in Groove,
Yeah.
all these. That's the same thing. It's just going through Cloudflare now.
Yep.
So we have to point it to, so I have for my Milla MC, I got to move all this stuff if I'm going to move it over here to the agency, which I may not. I may just leave it there because everything's done. And anything new that I build, I'll probably put it over here in the agency. So I had to go to my Namecheap and I had to put these two.
The values, yeah.
Yeah, I had to put these two values in there. And so it points up everything to where I want it to go. And then after you get done, then you put in, so my Milla MC, you put in a record with this 34.68. So under the profit agency, when you says add new domain, you're just going to follow this exact thing. Please make sure to have an A record pointing to 34, blah, 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 blah. Or a CNAME record pointing to Flash Funnels MSG NDR dot for the domain. Okay, so you just say add. So after you put that into here, so you see, I put that in right here. Here's my A record. And then for
So
the,
did you do both? You did A and C
for the
name?
www, I put for the C name, I put the
Mhm.
www. So that way, if
Oh,
anybody types in HTTPS, they'll get to me, or if they type in www.
Mhm.
So either way, it's going to get them over to my high level account.
So the A type is like if they do the HTTPS?
Yes.
Oh,
So
okay.
you'll just say add a record here. And then you would put the at symbol for there. And that means it's your root domain, which is going to be my Mila MC. Would come up there. You just put the at symbol in there. And it's going to say I've already got one. But then I would get this from here. You'll get it from here. I should tell you to do it the right way. Get it from here. Just copy this.
Mhm.
And then you put that there. Paste. And you turn that off.
Okay, so type is A,
Yes. Type is a record.
and then
The
the
name.
name would be the
symbol.
at.
Mhm.
Is that for both of them? The at? Like for the C
No,
name
so
and the,
I'll show you I'm gonna hit save just so
Oh.
you can see for a second here. Hold on a second. I'm gonna hit save and it's gonna say you've already got one. See, you've already got one. Record already exists. So I'm just gonna say cancel. But when I go down to the W record, let me go
Mhm.
down here. So if I said edit, see, I put www there instead for the C name.
Oh, okay, so this is C name. And this is WW.
Yep.
And then the add, what they tell you to put in there.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's the, yeah.
This is the flash funnel. So that's the other part of it here. So if you said C, if you're putting a C name in, then you put it to flash funnels. So I do an A record for your main one,
Uh-huh.
point it to this, then do a C record for the www and point it to that. And then you're covered.
And this will keep popping up. I mean, like if I do the A and put that in and do add, then I'll get this add domain thing again, so I could do the
Yep.
C.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And I do it, but I don't know how to get to your, your record.
Yeah. So, so your suggestion is that we like transfer things to the iCloud?
The Cloudflare?
Cloudflare, I mean.
It's easier because you don't have to
Okay.
point stuff. And like
Yeah.
I said, it's like when you buy from Namecheap or GoDaddy or any of those, they normally give you a really cheap price the first year. Next year when you renew, it's like $40. And you do Cloudflare next year, it's the same $10
For a domain name.
to renew it. Yeah, to rent your.
Oh, mine's just renewed at 14 every year.
Okay, well it's not bad. It kind of depends on what if you got a deal when you signed up for it.
So then how would you do, because in Namecheap I have to go into the Namecheap login to do the like support@sandysbiz.com email. So how would you do that in Cloudflare?
I don't know that it's got email here, but I've not ever, I do not know. This is a Brett question.
And so you still have your emails coming from Namecheap?
I do have mine set up in Namecheap, yes. And I paid, like I said, it's like $30 a year.
Yeah.
I don't know how, did you got your one from support at Sandy's Biz? Is that from Namecheap?
Yeah, all my stuff is from Namecheap. I've done everything with Namecheap. I can't remember, and I just renewed it too. Well, I could probably find out.
I was just curious.
Yeah, let me see if I can find it. It's one of those things that I file somewhere.
Yeah,
Right.
I have.
Where is it at?
See, I think I have a Namecheap file. I can't remember. Here. Okay. Yeah, my email. Let's see. Yeah, the private email for 12 months was $14.88.
That's a good deal.
All right.
Yeah. And I have 2 of them, so it was like 29 something or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just, but I'm on, it says the starter package. So.
Yeah. So anyway, it's good to know. Good to know either way. So if you can get, if that's why I say, if you got your domain at Namecheap, then I would buy your email at Namecheap or whatever. I don't know if you can get through Cloudflare here or not.
Okay, so we can point to Cloudflare
Yes.
for the domains, the actual like website domains and stuff, but keep the email in the Namecheap.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it's still
Okay.
it's still a private email. Like I have, I don't even know where they all are. I type in. These are mine through. See, this is how many I've got with
The emails.
that I went through Namecheap and got.
Yeah. Okay.
So
I thought because you were pointing to Cloudflare that you had to get the emails from there. But...
no, just the opposite. You can get them from wherever you want to.
So this is like, this would be kind of like how from Namecheap, I was pointing mine to Groove. Now I'm just going to point them to.
Yes, but see, like on the emails, I had to
Mhm.
set up these MX records. Here's
Yeah.
a private email. So I had to set these up when whoever you have it through, you have to make sure that you have those MX records if you're emailing to and from. Otherwise, they don't, like, again, like it's not coming through Namecheap at that point. They're just the one that's giving you the email for the
That
fee.
we bought it
Yeah,
from.
you just bought it from there. Yes, absolutely.
Is it possible when you do find your new name that you could do a video of
Setting all these up.
like, yeah, like
Yeah.
Groove did a video, you know?
Yeah.
Is it possible?
Yeah. Because I think everybody's going to have the same question when they come,
Yes.
you know, like when they're coming into the agency or whatever. Because this
Yes.
is basically like where you're getting started. I want to see if I can sign up for it. Let me open.
That would be part of onboarding somebody into the agency, right?
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
absolutely it. Hold on a minute. What is that?
I'm liking High Level more and more.
Yes.
You know, like I said, it's just phenomenal what it will do. So this is my Mila MC that I set up on High Level and Pamela's account.
Okay.
So I have, you know, and if
That's the one that I go to when I type it in, right?
yeah. And so this goes to my booking count. This goes to my booking calendar if they want to book want a website like this. And that's where I'll set them up with, you know, and I'll set this up in the agency too, but something along these lines.
Yeah.
The other thing that I wanted to ask you guys on, as you're getting started, and again, maybe this is a whole separate training that we do, or separate thing that we do, but we can set up, if you guys are familiar with Coolers. Yeah, I thought it was Coolers.io. I'm on with the gang. No, it's Coolers.co. Are you headed to town?
Yeah. There's also a heavy point the antenna.
No, we'll have to get it later. I'm on Zoom with everybody. if you want to go here and pick gradients, you can. If you want to go pick colors. I was gonna see if, let's see what's new. So you can say start the generator. So I'm gonna pick a gold and a black that's. So you can, if you like a color that you like, you can lock it. And then you just hit your space bar and it'll go to the next color and the next color and the next color until you lock them all into the colors that you want. So I'm gonna pick black. For this one, I'm gonna lock it because I know that's what I want. So this one, nope. I'm gonna go pick, I don't want a green, so I'm just gonna hit space bar again. Until we get to a couple. So let me go to this yellow. So I'm gonna go to about that color, I think, for the gold. Let me say.
So when you're going from like space to space, I mean, bar to bar, or whatever they're called, are they staying in a same, I don't know what you call the colors. Are they staying into their, what they're showing next are complementary with the two that you've already picked?
Yeah, because so you can,
Okay.
I'm just like, if I've got the gold and the black locked, I'm just gonna hit the space
Uh-huh.
and it gives me different colors. So I can just keep hitting that space bar until it gets to some shade that some fair shade that I think I like.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to get an idea of what do you guys want for the agency? What colors do you want for the agency? So we got black and
Oh.
gold because that's what I
But
did.
blue would be nice.
Is that what the logo was? Black and gold?
Mhm. Yeah.
So what was these, these colors would be used for like the website or something?
Yes, for the website,
Okay.
for any funnels that we build.
Okay.
Yeah, so again, I don't know if this is exact gold that I used, but I'll look.
Well, the website, I mean, the agency, are we, it might make a difference of what we're trying to do with it in the sense of who we're targeting mostly, or
Well, we may
if
do,
you want a more professional look or a more casual look.
so here's what I use for the agency. And so I could go into this.
That looks classy to me.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. Got it grouped. So I did a one on white as well, so we could see.
Mhm.
But this is how many I did of them. Just like I said,
Wow,
find the one that
you are the logo person.
like. That's a fun part of our job, you know.
Oh, that took me forever, just that little cheapy thing I did.
So I mean, it's obviously got a black background here, and then I
Mhm.
wanted to see where my brand head. I don't know if I have this set up.
Maybe you have to go on text, on
So
the text.
here's what I set up for my Happy Life.
Oh,
You can see it. But you can we can have brand fonts and photos and graphics and all that stuff we can have right here. So here's all the graphics that I have for my Happy Life,
mhm.
my little favicon. But so these colors, when you're designing with your brand template, like we'll be able to lock this down to say, this is our gold, this is our black, this,
Mhm.
whatever. So, and I have all of mine in here. So I have VidMagic.
You are organized.
No, but I
Can
like,
you help me with colors, Mila?
I chose this for Happy Life just because I had black and gold in there, and it was that's what I was using for Happy Life with my son and my sun face and all that jazz. But my lead magnet solutions look very different because I wanted big, bright, bold colors to go with that stop the scroll.
Yeah.
So, and my Mila MC is, like purple, pink. I like that coral color for
Mhm.
like, so that's what I did on my, here it is. So see that pink,
Yeah.
pink buttons, the purple. so I can make it cohesive looking. The only thing I'm saying is with the, as we think of, the different colors, you can leave it up to me, but I hate to make decisions for everybody if you don't like them.
Well, for me personally, you're a lot better at colors than I am. I don't even stay in the same compatibilities.
Well, but anyway, so again, like we'll play with that stuff later on, but for right now, I just kind of wanted to get an idea of what. But this is a really cool, like, again, like, so you can see different things of different blues and whatever. And like, does it go like visually when you just see that screen right there? Would you freak out if you saw those colors together? That's kind of what
I wouldn't. I like the black, gold, and blue. The gray, purple,
Mm-hmm.
the taupe gray doesn't seem to go with that. The other three.
I'd probably do a lighter one like that. If I was going to
Yeah.
use any of the gray, you don't have to. You can pick as many as you want to. I don't want to see that. And I tend to stick with a brighter blue, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to go with this. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
this brighter blue may not. I don't know that I like that. I don't know that I like that blue at all. I don't know. I could hit space bar again and come up with more. You kind of want to have one, what I call splash color,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
which is something very contrasty to what, your thing is, but that's a little loud to me, that red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know that I'm not a big orange person per se.
Mhm.
Salmon, I don't think that goes together very good.
Mhm.
But I love me some purple. You know me and purple.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
kind of like
Love
purple too.
Love turquoise.
I'm not very much in the browns and oranges and fall colors. I'm more of the bright. Give me bright.
You're a summer.
Call me rainbow bright. I'm a winter. I'm a winter.
You're a winter. Yeah, that's true. Winters are bright.
Winters are the
colors.
true colors.
Yeah.
Royal. I like royal, bright.
Yeah.
That's just Noah. I don't want our agency to be loud. I want it to be classy.
Yeah.
Correct.
No, I like the logo because it looks really classy.
Anyway, you can use this coolers.co. Go play with the colors. I'm going to play with that later.
Okay.
So, let's wrap up for today. And, like I said, I'll put this. Okay, let's stop share and everybody turn their screens back on, their videos back on.
Okay, we are back. Thank
I
you
just
for
want
all
That was a
your
everybody-
lot, Noah. Thank you.
And so I just want everybody to be comfortable. It is freaky scared. I mean, I sat on that for probably a year after Pamela gave it to me because I was like, ooh, I didn't know what, I didn't know, I didn't know where things were at or where to go or what to
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
And, I never, she didn't take the time to go through and sit and do that with me. And I will show you one other thing that's here in the, let me share one more time. I'll share screen real quick.
Do we need to shut off our camera?
But no,
Oh, okay.
because we're over in the corner. I just didn't know what to do. The high level support docs. So this is the you can
Questions.
find
Q&As.
whatever you can find training on whatever you want to find on. So it goes through. Remember that little thing in Canva that I did with the
Mm-hmm.
that 12 steps to whatever it was, that little lead magnet here.
Right. Well, there you go. I like that guy in the little car.
On the mouse. He's on a mouse. I think that's hilarious.
Yeah.
So, and I think I'll send all this to you guys because it's like add the general information, fill in the business background, call and voicemail settings. This was the missed
Yeah.
call
perfect.
text back. Help and support. Takes them to that check that list where you can go look up whatever you want to look up. And then I made these clickable so that if you had questions on this, it would take you right to the email.
Okay.
Oh, absolutely.
So that form will show us where we can log in and where we do
Yeah,
everything.
yeah. Here was your add no domain. How to go do it.
Oh,
Great.
Um.
So
Adding,
Miller, you think I could bring up the account I have with, under Pamela, split the screen and open the new high-level account and just,
yes,
okay, I'll try that.
yep, you should. There's if you want to upload stuff, your media, your logos and stuff. Here was your dashboard, again, kind of where I showed you,
Mhm.
like this was basically this, just a checklist so that you can say, here's your phone. If you want to get the app, here's where you get it. It's called Leads Connector. Adding websites and funnels.
and building a website, it's pretty much basically like we do in Groove.
Very, just almost identical. Like everything's almost identical to Groove now, the way they've got it set up now.
Except high levels out of beta.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Why, that's no lie.
Groove has stayed in beta for a long time.
And so like this is like I said, this is when I was doing the agency. So this is very much, we can easily transfer this to. Again, it's got my purple color just because I like purple, but there's no reason I can't.
I like the purple stuff too.
Yeah, it's fine.
I like purple. If we
Yeah.
can keep purple, Miller will be so happy.
I'm up for it.
I don't know how well it goes with gold and black, but hey, I would be so happy.
We could get
can-
some type
we
of
can-
purple in there somehow.
Anyway,
Yeah,
so I will,
that purple that's right in the middle there, Milla, with behind the high-level fast start checklist. That's a nice deep purple.
that's what I use for everything. That's in my bot genies. It was in my Milla MC. It's in everything that I pretty much,
I bet that'll go with the black and gold.
I'll play with it and see what we can find.
Okay.
So.
We all give you permission for the colors, Milla.
But I'll see if there's anything that needs to be updated in there. I don't think there is, but there's no reason I cannot just share that with you. You guys can walk through it.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
Great.
Should we email Brett again to ask him for the logins and passwords again?
Yeah, we might just post something in the core group and just say, Brett, could you please resend the agency emails to us?
1,000 apologies, but I got a lot of emails. that-
I set up each one of your guys's sub accounts is set up with your first name, last name, the number 1 and an exclamation point for your password. You can change it.
Oh,
Okay,
first name, last name.
Yeah.
And do we have that in an email?
No. No, unless it came
Okay,
to
first,
Unless it came to
last,
you.
and what?
first name, last name,
number and question mark.
number 1. And the
Oh,
next
number 1.
because you had to have
So
a
a 1 and an
a
exclamation.
special character, yeah.
Oh, okay, I thought you said question mark.
Exclamation point.
And that's for us to get into our high level sub
your
account.
sub-account, mhm.
Okay.
And that's why I say it may have emailed the agency email address. I don't know for sure what it does when you set up an account, because I'm always the one setting them up. So I don't know
Yeah.
what you get. Ralph, do you remember what you got when I set you up?
No, I don't.
Let me see if I can, let me set one up really quickly here. Let me see. Anyway, this, let me back up real quick and tell you. So this, high level, I keep it right here under my high level, and it's the support docs. And I do a folder up here for all the stuff high level.
Mm-hmm.
It'll save yourself a lot of time.
Hmm.
to be able
May
to-
I ask a question?
Uh-huh.
How do you do that?
Okay, so go over here. So like if I want to give me so I'm going to go to this Coolers IO. And let's say I wanted to capture them as a tool. So you get them in the bar up here, in the URL bar. And then see
Uh-huh.
this little star right here?
Yes.
You say that's a bookmark. And you-
Yes. So I know how to do that.
So that's all you're doing. So all you're doing
But
is,
how do you get the sub accounts underneath that one?
oh, I'll show you. So it'll just put it there. So you're saying, hey, I want to put this, instead of putting it under membership, let's say I'm going to put that under I used to have,
Oh,
I used to have tools and miscellaneous. Where's
because
my,
I usually just do toolbar or whatever it says. So it will list all of the stuff that I have saved. And
Yeah.
I could put it under that. Okay.
so I'm gonna
Okay.
put it under tools and miscellaneous, and then I'll show you how to go manage it. So if you want to manage where those are, go up here under the three
Mhm.
little dots up here on the right-hand side
Mhm.
and go to bookmarks and bookmark manager. And then so you can add new folders. You can just add a new one. You can see what's all under them. So under tools and miscellaneous, don't scare, I'm gonna scare you guys.
Mhm.
That's what we do. So look how, this is how many tools we have that I use all
Oh
the
my
time.
gosh.
This is how many membership logins I have. Oh my God, it's all the stuff I bought.
Wow.
This is what I'm saying. I know it's big bad, bad.
I thought mine was long, but it's like a fourth of that.
Yeah, and then like if you add one and you want it to resort it by name, you just click on the three little dots and you say sort by name. And it'll put them back in
Oh,
alphabetical
okay.
order so you can find them.
That makes it so much easier.
So this is why this was Chris Records AI Academy. But I can get to it. So when I'm out of bookmarks, if I'm in the membership, I say Chris Record AI Academy.
So all of those academies and like the stuff that they say, oh, I'm gonna do another
Uh-huh.
a different video for,
Yep.
we can go to that replay page and that's where we would find that stuff.
I think it's gonna be under the Agency Academy thing for right now. I don't, like, after he gets them moved, maybe he'll probably put them under a central, like Billy, like I showed you that one for Billie Jean.
Like a Billy,
Right, all
yeah.
be under the one login, I would imagine. Under that one portal. It's just so much easier to keep them right there, but
Mhm.
where he's got them now, I think each one took you to each academy.
A different email took you to each one.
Yeah.
So us personally will only have access to this one we're doing right now.
I think so.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
He just took it because he didn't have the first replay thing took us to the TikTok ads one. And then
Mhm.
this last one that he did, he had it under agency, the Agency
Yeah.
Academy or something. And so I don't know if he's going to jump back and forth.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask, is he doing both at the same time or?
It sounds like it. Like it sounds like, I don't think he'll, and he made, that high level academy, like he talked yesterday, he's going to have different people record different
Mhm.
videos and add to it. So, I'm sure that he'll probably pay people to help him start getting some of that set up rather than
Yeah,
him,
that's what he was saying.
him doing it. So I imagine that some of those people are pretty advanced and high level. That's been on it for a couple, 2-3 years.
Yeah.
It's been around since 2018. So I
Oh,
guess,
they have?
yeah. Yeah.
The first I heard of it was when you guys started talking about it.
I was on Pamela's, like I said, for probably a year before I ever did anything with it. So I've been like on it for probably 2.5 years, but not
Wow.
really active on it until
Right.
beginning of this year, probably. Maybe late last fall. Because it was ironic, I had a Zoom call with Pamela when we were talking about forming an agency together or
Mhm.
partnership together. And depending on what the client needed, we would send them to Groove or we would send them to High Level.
Yeah.
Well, High Level didn't have anything for a Groove cart or for Groove Stream or for some of those things that Groove was going to have. And Groove didn't have a CRM to manage all the clients in your business and your pipeline and all that stuff. Now, both of them had emails where you could send emails and the automations and do that stuff. They both had. So it kind of came down to a conflict of, well, who are you gonna? Because we both got, we got 40%. You got 40% commission no matter which one you sold. So I thought we're not cutting our nose off either way. We send them to either way, but we both want the same customer to go. And so it was kind of like at the end of the day, we were like, this probably doesn't make much sense to
Is your Zoom going off?
No.
I just lost you guys.
Oh,
We
we can
did.
still see you.
I haven't touched anything. No.
We can see you.
We see you and hear you, Sandy. Can you see,
Really?
can you
Oh, there
hear
you're
us?
back. Okay, I'm just sitting here, hands free.
It's, it's the sunspots.
Oh, baby.
Yeah,
So, what was I gonna ask? It was with Groove and High Level.
So that's how you ended up in both Groove and High Level.
And to me, again, like I'm all about the all in one spot thing.
yeah, it helps so
Not
much.
have to
Oh,
double-
I know what I was gonna ask. So, as you can see what's in High Level and stuff, do you see that we would have any use for like Sean's chat ammo? Or does this look like it's doing everything that would do?
To an extent, haven't played with the chat widget very much, but the other part that's coming into this, guys, and I don't, again, like, I don't know how much we want to invest right now or how much you might want to just do individually,
Mhm.
is the AI stuff. That is getting really big, and you can turn on, we can turn on in the agency. We can turn on the AI stuff. So you can turn on the AI when you're building a website, when you're building a funnel. You can turn it on when you're making emails. You can write your emails. You can have it write your emails for you, and it's right in the platform. I'm not
Absolutely.
certain.
So
Oh,
is
we
that
could do that in our
opening
sub
up
accounts?
like Chat GPT within?
Yes. Yes. And so
I like
you're
that.
paying for it. No, and I wouldn't say that it's real cheap just yet. They're
Uh-huh.
supposed to be, they're trying to bring the cost down, and they just announced something here. I don't know when it's available. I don't know what the announcement's going to be, or if they finally made it here a week or so ago, but it sounded to me like they were bringing the cost way down somehow. And it might be just based on usage as a whole platform, the whole, everybody that's on High Level and connected to High Level, which is probably 70, 80,000 people by now, maybe more.
Oh, wow.
I don't know what we're up to. Again, because it was built for agencies. So this is perfect. Again, it's perfect for people that if you're using Chat GPT on the free plan,
Mm-hmm.
you can use it. You just got to copy and paste and
Mm-hmm.
put it in
Yeah.
versus being in the system right where you need it. You can just start, turn it on and start using it. Quit. So it's available in there. Just like we can charge them extra for WordPress, for hosting the WordPress, for the Yext, that
Mm-hmm.
platform that sends it out to everybody. And then the AI thing is there as well. I can show you where it is if you want to see it.
Yeah.
But like I said, if everybody wants to put a credit card on file, we would have to have that on file for them before we'd let them use it. Because otherwise they could rack up a bunch of charges and leave you hanging.
Yeah.
And I don't think any of us want that.
Mm-mm.
And then each sub account, like your clients that you onboard, each sub account has a place for them to put their credit card.
I don't know. I might have to ask where that goes because I don't know exactly where that goes yet.
Okay.
I know that Pamela was starting to enforce it on hers because she was getting a lot of people on her agency.
Mm-hmm.
So let me see if I can show you. Let's see. Log out. Okay, so I'm in Sandy's biz. So let me go back to the agency. Mm. I think it's in settings. Okay, so voicemail. I thought it was right here, guys. It was right there. Maybe I might have to go look, find it for you.
You do a search up there?
Oh, am I mine? I'm not mine.
Maybe be in the website building part or something?
I just don't remember. What was it? Because I saw it last night when I was. Content AI. Where's your content AI? Okay.
Oh, contact AI.
Yeah, but this isn't where you add it. This is where you use it. So if you wanted to, this is just where it tells you how much you've used. So
Mhm.
cost and so forth. But here's
Do they do it per like word usage or something
think
like
it
that,
is.
or
think it is.
or monthly?
it was, oh, where did I see that at? Let me look in our little help thing, see if it showed me. So I'm gonna say agency. How to enable, here we go. At the agency level, okay, company, under company, okay. Where am I at? Where's our? I gotta close some of these tabs here, guys. It's making me crazy. Didn't log out of the agency though, did I? Okay. Here we go. Enable conversation AI. It's under your company company settings. So this is our relationship number. If you ever got a call into support, there's our relationship number.
Okay.
You've got to give them that number. They won't talk to you.
Now, we personally can do that, or it has to go through you?
No, you can do it because you're part of the
Oh.
agency.
Oh, okay.
That's one of the perks of being one of the people in the agency. I wouldn't broadcast it. Just the 5 of us have it, but
Yeah.
you've got the 5 of us have access to the agency, and then Brett, Ralph, and I have admin privileges.
Okay,
You and Lon don't have admin privileges, but you
that's okay.
could say you're at, you could give them the relationship number if you had to
Yeah.
or wanted to. So this is where you would enable it. So it's chargeable for it's 0.05 a message. If you're doing messages,
Oh, okay. It don't appear to be too bad.
I don't know, I'd want to pay 5 cents again, like, I don't know. This is text and images. Let me see if they said what that is. You might have to be on the 497 plan to charge extra for it,
Mm.
but hit enable. Once it's enabled on your account, it cannot be disabled again. However, you may stop using it anytime you wish to. You can control
So
the.
now at this point, you cannot disable it,
Yeah, I guess not.
but you just don't have to use it.
Yeah.
You know, my sense is this could be like it used to be on cell phones with the texting, that you had so many texts a month. And then when you got over that, man, the charges really start popping up. So I think we want to tread
there's where
lightly on this.
I made all the templates available to everybody.
Great.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, you can like as an agency owner, you can, hey, I only want them to see, like if you were going after chiropractors, you wouldn't want them to see all the templates for everybody else.
No,
You'd only want them to see stuff that related to chiropractic, and the same thing like for a dentist or for that kind of stuff. With us as an agency, I wanted you to have all of them so that if you wanted to build out special stuff for certain people and you wanted to go after a certain niche, you had the ability to do that.
And that's where you're picking like our website from too, is one of those templates probably.
I chose the market, I think it's called the marketing agency template. just because again, it's kind of it's pretty basic, but it gives you a starting point in there, for them, and you can pick whatever. You can pick if you want a different about us page than the one that's shown in the template, you just go get it. You just go click
Mm.
on about us page and swap it out. I mean, it's
Okay.
really, like I said, it's really, really easy. So I think we should do these, like, again, like maybe for the next month or two, if we can swing it, we can do a Saturday morning like this where we're picking a specific, let's look at how to set up my domain. Like if I want
Yeah,
to
do
set
a
up,
workshop.
And
do-
how to build a website and all that kind of stuff.
yeah, so the weekend, again, like we could do them. It's not ideal, Sandy, that you got to take notes and then try to do it later. I mean, I get
But
that,
you're recording, so it'll help.
but I don't want you to waste hours and hours trying to rewatch stuff either, but so.
I do that anyway.
Okay, well, that's, I mean, it's kind of streamline the process.
It's like watch, stop, okay, watch, stop, okay.
I see it.
We all do.
Ow, 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 ow.
Oh, does he
Out
need
and stop.
attention now?
Oh, yeah, he's bringing the Kong. Come on, back up, back up.
He's going, it's time.
Dropped it underneath my desk. Okay. Back up. He can, that's why I say he normally comes and hits the elbow and.
Yeah,
So.
Well, that's all been very helpful.
yes, it has been.
I think I'll put, Ralph, we'll start recording on Wednesday nights too, when we do regular meeting night, just so that if anybody can't make it. Wednesday seemed to work okay for most everyone, I thought.
I think so.
Did it do for you, for you, Ralph? I can't remember what you said.
I just had a couple, when we started the Wednesdays, it just happened that I had a couple of things on Wednesdays that week, or those 2 weeks or something like that.
Too short notice.
Well,
Yeah.
I'd like to keep the meeting to Wednesday night, and then we'll have Chris Records training on Thursdays, and he went
Yeah,
for
because
there.
he's
I
long-winded.
could stay on. Just did 2 hours live
Yeah,
because I
Yeah,
couldn't stay
he's
on that long.
long-winded.
No, that was 4 hours though, or not quite 4 hours. Like I said, it's 15 minutes shy of 4 hours.
But I mean, I can,
Was it informative? I didn't get a chance to see any of it yet.
so the first 2 hours are really about mindset stuff, and
Mhm.
he jumps around a lot. He gets distracted kind of easy, I think. But when he gets into the actual training, like what Mike Couch did on the first night with the TikTok stuff, that
Yeah.
was pretty focused.
Yeah,
And that's why I said I can go in and make notes with that. Like I would have a hard time making notes with Chris's yesterday or Thursday.
Mhm.
No, and I don't know that I would necessarily need to for that kind of stuff. Mindset stuff is kind of like, yeah, it's good.
Yeah,
It's
that's pretty general. You would,
Mhm.
something like that, it'd be specific to the individual, what
Right.
kind of notes they would want.
But about
Yeah.
2
The
hours in,
technical stuff is what we
About-
need.
about 2 hours in, he started talking about some good stuff that I would go back and take notes on. Quit. I'm not playing with you right now. Lay down. But about 2 hours in, that Monty hit some, started talking about some good stuff, and then he kind of drifted a little bit, and then I think he came back. But at the end, I left about, I don't know, a little over 3 hours in, 3.
okay, so should I start watching like fast
Well,
forward the
you
first
can
2
watch
hours or?
whatever you want. I do not go by what I judge it by.
Okay,
I say watch it, use it in your spare time if you're out walking, buddy, or whatever, and you can listen to it. And the mindset
Okay.
stuff is more about, he wasn't really showing anything. He was more talking about where your mind's at. Don't think about like, I can't do that.
this is our mind right here. This is where we really get together here. I think,
Well, there's a lot of, you are limited by what you think about. And I get that whole concept of get your head right and things will come, things will come to you. But
Yeah.
Chris is really good about, don't let it stop you. If you say, I can't do this, your mind will tell you, yeah, I can't do this. But if you say,
Yeah.
how can I do this? You'll get inventive about going to Google and searching for it or whatever. Like I said, I can get stuck down some rabbit holes trying to find something that I want an answer to, but I don't let it stop me. I mean, I don't
Right,
feel like
yeah.
I'm I can't person.
I just
but-
hope you get your TikTok straightened out soon.
Yeah. Yeah, like a lot of the same, like, it's again, a lot of the stuff that he said was, I mentioned on there that in the chat that I was on a VPN and then the support did actually confirm it for me yesterday that it would,
Oh, good.
so live and learn. But I said, you should be given some grace period when you're setting up TikTok for the first time and you get banned and you don't know why you got banned for,
Then you hit a brick wall.
suspended or whatever. And then I got that part appealed and they gave it back to me and they said, you're good to go. And then I went into ads manager and it banned me again, suspended me again. Well,
Crazy.
I think again, the same thing, the VPN thing was
Yeah.
causing issues because it thinks it's suspicious activity. And then when I finally did upload my videos and I had the word bitch in that one, I thought, and it said something about bad actors. And I was like, okay, so, and they said, they rattled off a few people on the thing Thursday night about don't use these people.
Yeah. And Andrew, somebody,
Yeah, I
or
don't know who that is.
I'd never heard of him, but it's,
Every time they
Listen-
give an example, Chris Recker would give an example in the AI Academy stuff, I'd be like, I don't know who that is.
yeah.
Did they show pictures of them like want ads, like picture that profile? Don't.
Yeah.
So Mela, what was the VPN thing,
So VPN is a virtual private network.
right?
Allows your IP address to be hidden. So you
Okay.
can say, so it helps in the privacy thing in that people can't.
So is that why you couldn't
It makes
hook
it harder
up
to hack.
because your network was hidden?
Yeah, so
Okay.
it
Oh,
logs
that's
us in, like he's got it set right now to for Dallas, Texas.
Hmm.
So it looks like I'm logging in from Dallas, Texas, whenever I log into Facebook, whenever I log into TikTok, whenever I log into whatever. Well,
Okay.
as I'm filling out the form on the TikTok stuff to set up my account, it says, hey, I'm from Missouri and
Right.
I'm logging in from Dallas, Texas, something suspicious.
Yeah,
Somebody's trying to
this
hack
is-
her. Yeah, it's not.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So it flagged
Right.
it.
Okay, that understand now.
Okay.
I mean, but like I said, we just hooked up the VPN probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 months ago. And
Okay. That's in your home.
in our home, on our internet.
Okay.
So wherever we go on the internet, it protects our identity and doesn't let,
Gotcha.
but it wreaks havoc on these security systems that try to watch for people trying to hack in and
Yeah.
log in, and
Yeah.
that's
So
why.
every time you log into, like, say TikTok, now you're gonna have to turn that off and log in, even for posting.
I'd probably not for posting, but probably for
The ads.
probably for ads, setting up the business account. Like I said, it wouldn't let me put in my MC assets thing. So I in the ads manager, let me put, it's got 2 different things in there for MC assets in there. I don't know how I got 2.
Hmm.
And one of them got suspended and then it got appealed, got it back. So that's why I said, I'm kind of, don't go by me long.
Somebody mentioned in his webinar was, if you get suspended, just what worked for them is appeal right away and just say, I'm new setting up an account. Can you please help?
Yeah. And I did that and that got it appealed. That's why I said I sent my driver.
Oh, that's the one that
I
got you
sent-
appeal?
Yeah. And I sent it and then they undid it and then no sooner, but I'd log back in, I'd be under my VPN again and it knocked me out again. But I didn't know that's what was causing it at the time that
Yeah.
it happened. And I logged in at work and it was fine. So, so I can shut it off.
Yeah.
I just didn't know to shut it off. I didn't know
Yeah.
that was what was causing it until I confirmed it there on the call the other night on Thursday.
Great. Okay, I got a lot of work to do here.
We do. We all do.
Yeah.
And that's why I said, don't get so hung up on one little thing. I can't get this or I can't get that. Write it down. If you're having an issue with it, write it down. And that's what we'll tackle on our call on Wednesday nights. Is if somebody's stuck
Perfect.
somewhere,
Okay.
we'll have a kind of an agenda of where you at, what have you got done, what's on your list to do. That's what I'm saying. Like when I ask you guys each week, like, what do you got on your to-do list? That's kind of what I'm looking for, is like, what do you need help with?
Mhm.
And keep you moving. And that's why I say I want to get us all to have an offer up of some sort, whether we're promoting Travis's thing or my own thing with a stop the scroll or whatever. One little thing, get your website up so you got credibility, get your stuff hooked up in Groove, the basic stuff, get it so that you can find stuff, navigate around stuff, and then we'll help you set up your first campaign. Or once we get one of these snapshots that they provide for us, that'll probably be happening pretty quick. I would say that's what he's saying. He wants us to get our TikTok up and going, get our 1,000, so we can put our link in there, and then you can run an ad to it and capture that lead that's coming in there. That's why I want to do AIify. And I may do AIify on TikTok anyway, because I don't know if they've captured that, but I may go do it.
Okay.
I could do. That's why I thought I could do before and afters
Mhm.
videos, little clips of showing the TikTok, showing the real one at the top and the AI one at the bottom.
Mhm.
All about AIifying your business.
Yeah.
Because I even thought of AIified. I've been AIified.
I've been AIified.
I am an avatar.
Can you work on a website before you attach the domain name to it, or you have to have the domain first? So you can't do like you do in
No,
Group
you could,
Cart.
you could build it. No, you can build it. You can go build it and then hook up your domain to it after you get it done.
Like if I wanted to transfer over, I could build the website and then transfer the domain.
Yep, just go into your, go back. Go into, gotta be into the Sandy's Biz. And you go into marketing sites. And so like you can say, hey, I'm going to do a new website. And let's say you picked from a template. I'm going to pick one in here. It won't hurt anything.
Yeah.
And then say, I want, you see one of these that you'd like this Amplified Digital?
Yeah, it doesn't matter because I can always delete it.
Can we make a website here using the high level?
Is that what I'm doing? Yes.
Oh, okay, so we can make a website here if we wanted to.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was just meant for the customers or the clients or not.
Oh, this is absolutely for us.
Because you said make a website from Groove, and I said, okay, I guess we can't make websites
No.
here.
Where'd it go?
You click new again?
I didn't. I clicked it, didn't I? Here we go. Here it is.
Oh,
I just had to refresh it.
oh, okay.
So it's showing, it's got 5 pages, Sandy.
Mm-hmm.
So you just say edit, and then here's your 5 pages. So you would just go edit it. So this is just like in Groove. You go edit your page. So here's your, again, like just click on, see how it gives you the same thing. Exactly.
Yeah.
Here's your logo. And then you got the little cogwheel if you want to do it. And then down here on the side is what colors you want it and the padding. And here's what you want the button to say. You want it to go to a URL or whatever, just like Groove.
Okay.
If you want to add a section, you just you click here and you can say add a section. Say add a section. Do I want it to be full width, wide, medium, or small? So if you do a small one, then you say, there you go.
And then are theirs automatically readjusted for each of the tablets, the mobile and all that kind of stuff?
I don't know, because you got here's your desktop and here's your mobile.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Yeah, they just do 2.
They just have the 2.
Yeah. And then, like I said, here's refresh. There's your sections. Here's your rows. If you want to add rows, add a row. If you want to manage the rows that you have, you can move them down, you can move them up. Use your columns, manage your columns. I've got it in, you can see it in desktop view, but. And then elements is, there's your individual. Do you want a headline? Do you want a button? Do you want a form? Do you want to video? Do you want an image? They're all
So
right.
it's just something that Groove does, it's just formatted differently here.
Yeah, just, I mean, just, it's not very, not much different. It's pretty,
Mhm.
everything's pretty similar. And this will
Will
tell
it
you
show
how
you like it did in Groove, how it would look on a smartphone?
right here, Lon. Right
It
there.
does that there? Okay.
See on the buttons up there? There's desktop, there's mobile.
Okay,
It doesn't do tablet and all this other ones. It only does the two.
okay.
And so if you're on the phone, the mobile phone, and you say, hey, I want to make this smaller, it is up here. So say it says mobile font size is 45, desktop font size. So if you want the mobile size to only be 25, you can
Oh,
see how much
okay.
smaller it makes it. So you can. And then it didn't change it on. So if we go back to desktop, it's still big.
Still the same.
Yeah, but there's where you control it. There's your background colors. There's your headline, just.
And then after you do all that, then you could add in the domain later.
Yes. And so now if you, I'm not going to name this and whatever, but,
Mhm.
now this is going to be in here under this is version 2 or whatever.
Websites.
If you want to share that funnel with somebody, you can share it. So I may go share my Mila MC with myself as the agency and put it over here on this one.
Mhm.
And there's where it will help if I set up a funnel for one of Travis's things
Yeah.
or one of the offers that we have, and I want to share this with you guys, can pull it right into yours. And that's just the website. But you could do that with
Okay.
a funnel. You could do that. So you can do it with a funnel. So if I say, hey, I want to share this.
The whole funnel.
I want to clone it. Like you say, he does some kind of offer this month. And then for his 4-day cash cow. And then next month he does a different offer, but you kind of want it to look similar. All I got to do is clone it, put the new offer in and roll.
Okay.
Like once we have this set up, we'll be getting those snapshots, which is not just, this is just the funnel, just the website, whatever you happen to be on. I don't know if you can do blogs. I don't think you can share blogs. I think only funnels and websites that I know of. But anyway, later on, when we start getting these snapshots from Travis and from Chris and Mike, we'll have all the automations and everything that go with it, the emails, the funnels, the emails, the automations, all that stuff will be in that snapshot.
Right. Yeah.
And
Business in a box.
yeah, I'm telling you, like that's what I'm saying. That's why high level is so powerful. What really tipped the scale for me to move over from Groove was not only the hard bounces that I was getting with all my contacts.
That was horrible.
I thought, I'm just starting. What if somebody had a list of 10,000 people
Oh yeah.
already, right? Or they had a really good offer that had people opting in left and right, and they had all those hard bounces. And I was just like, I couldn't deal with having to upload those every day manually.
No.
So I'm thinking now, like with my Happy Life, let me run this by you guys, because was the idea that I had. With my Happy Life, I'm treating it like a review site. Will you quit? Go out. He's got his Kong and he's squeaking his teeth on it like squeaky. Quit.
Come on, Mom, let's go play.
Just a John.
He's getting impatient.
So my Happy Life is going to be a review site. Basically, I'm going to try to do what Travis taught us to do in that very beginning thing that we signed up for in the mastermind. And I'm going to have people, like I may even hook some of the Amazon influencer stuff up to that as well. I got my storefront back. I got my affiliate thing back. Yeah.
Good.
So thank you to everybody. So now I can hook up my API key to Amazon if I want to and bring them right. Like I can have everybody sign up for weekly specials or whatever you want to call it on my store. And then I can also do that giveaway so that or do you shop on Amazon?
Viral.
And they go to that, they get the $100, they get entered to win the $100 gift certificate from Uprival. But if I've already
Right.
got them as a contact in High Level, I don't have to worry about importing contacts.
Mm-hmm.
They could still go there and share, so I can give them a link to go to that contest instead. So bring them into High Level first, then send them to Uprival. Then
Yeah,
I've got their name and contact and all that information ahead of time, and I don't have to worry
Yeah.
about trying to get them to opt in over there.
Yeah, no, that
Yeah.
sounds good.
So to me, I don't know why I didn't think of this sooner.
Yeah,
Because there's a lot to
Takes-
think about.
get your head moving around and you pick it up.
You know, when you're so close to something, it's like you just overlook stuff.
Well, and sometimes you stop thinking about it and it pops in.
I was like, I don't know why I didn't think
Yeah,
of
it's
this.
true.
I don't want to call it a newsletter, but what could I use for like get my weekly something? I don't want to say updates. I don't want to say that. I want to say, I need something.
Specials, deals.
Well, what are they gonna get weekly?
Well, I'm going to show them, I don't know what they might get weekly. I don't know yet. I don't know if I might, show them go in and show them a quick video on, mineral supplements or something. Like maybe I do a review on mineral supplements and what they do for you.
Get my weekly reviews?
Yeah, just the reviews.
So
My
was gonna see what
weekly new
summer-
product reviews or,
I just want it to be something enticing that they want to, sign up for.
I was looking to see in some my emails, like some of the others have said.
And then
Most
so
of them
then-
are pretty
and then I can-
boring.
And then I
Just
can
ask
sign
FBI.
them up for like whoever shares this the most would win the gift card for that.
Yeah. For
so
that
are you
week or
gonna
month.
have is this weekly reviews, are you gonna be in a niche? Or is it gonna be?
I don't know
shotgun?
yet because I'm treating it like everything to enjoy a healthy, happy life kind of a thing. That's my happy life 365.
Get my weekly reviews on new Happy Life products or new Happy Life hacks, hints.
Oh, that's good. Happy life hacks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That would be a good one.
happy life hacks. That's good, Ralph.
Hmm.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just some kind
Yeah,
of
because these are
little
all
again,
boring.
like a little catchy, hey, send out an email once a week. Again,
Yeah.
same kind of thing, from the review videos to the emails to the High Level, and share and share and share, and you
Yeah.
get whoever. I don't have to pick whoever shared it the most that month. I might pick something of who did this month, any way that I can track it, so I can track it.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And so I could set up
Yeah.
I could set up a different pipeline. Again, now that I'm thinking about it, I could like set up different pipeline for this month might be whoever shares it the most. Next month might be whoever bought the most.
yeah.
You know,
Whoever commented the most.
I don't know. I could play with it. I can play with it
Yeah.
There you go.
in all my spare.
I like the Happy Life hacks because then you could go anywhere with that, products or reviews or whatever.
So I'm going to have now that I have the API, I have access to the API key. I have a little software, and I haven't played with it that much, but it's something that I had purchased, and it did a little storefront. So it looked like Amazon when you signed on to it. Quit. Stop. Oh my God. Stop.
Oh,
Put it away. Right there it is. Sit right there.
you'll jump at that.
Oh no, he'll
I'm
sit
bored,
there.
Mom.
He'll try to reach up there and get it. He'll poke his nose up there pretty soon.
He did.
Why?
Can you see him behind? You can't see him behind my chair. You should see.
Yeah, I
His,
can see him.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can.
Yeah, I can see his nose.
you got his.
He's
I
looking
got his,
at
I
you
got his
and looking
undivided
at his
attention.
tongue. He
Put that
says,
away.
mm,
You want that?
yeah, it's mine. Come on, Mom. Give me a call.
These are the days when you're like, who needs a dog? Who wants a dog? Who
Is-
wants a dog?
You love
Look at
me.
those sad eyes.
I know you love me.
I
Give me
don't.
my car.
Will you go out with it if I give it to you?
Maybe.
Go. Out.
I'll be back.
So anyway, we got some direction. So I'll be able to take the, and remember when I started with those supplements with Travis,
Mhm.
when we made that, what was it? Was it Mines? I don't remember what it was now, some kind of supplement. And then I found that one offer on the, one of them little things that it sold for 25
Mhm.
bucks and you got 8
Mhm.
or 12 bucks for it. But then I went on Amazon and they had, 50 of them listed. Well, I'm wondering now if I can't do a niche specifically for mental
Mhm.
supplements and then pull all the ones in that I want to pull in. And I could have them right
Yeah.
there. And then also I'll get commission for that because it's on my store.
Okay.
So I don't think that, I mean, again, like things are starting to like make sense on all how you can do it and how you can,
Yeah,
tie some of this stuff together. And so as Travis does these monthly things, depending on how far in advance we know what it is,
yeah.
we can create some of these little lead magnets that might feed into that,
Mhm.
and
Well,
like his,
and once we create one, we can just rinse and repeat.
Yeah.
so
Awesome.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty excited to get all this under one umbrella. And
Oh, I am too.
like I said, just get going with it, play with it. If you have questions, you get stuck somewhere, don't get hung up, keep moving what you can do,
Mhm.
or put a note in the core group in there and just say, I'm really struggling with this. And if I can, I'll shoot you a short video like I did for Sandy that day on the
Mhm.
things, we might, I don't want to get bogged down with having to go help everybody individually.
Yeah.
But as a
Right.
group, if, like I said, if one person has that question, somebody else is probably going to have it eventually.
Yep.
Me included. I don't
Right.
know how some of those things work yet. I'm interested to see what all he's going to put in this high level agency. I really am, because I think,
Yeah.
between what we know already and what we're learning with that, as we put these two together, it'll really start to happen for us, guys. I really
Yeah.
have every optimistic hope that we can all be making money with this in a couple months if we put our foot down, like get busy.
Yeah.
And we can't make any money if we don't put any offers out there. But if we start doing what what we've been preached to do,
Yeah.
then they're teaching us that how to get the traffic from TikTok, but there's no reason we can't do videos on YouTube. We can't do, some of this other stuff too, as we start seeing money come in.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
so everybody get their name, get their domain, get it bought. And maybe we can work this week. Maybe the goal this week would be to get your domain, whatever you're using. If you're using Ralph D. McDonald and that kind of stuff, Ralph, then fine, let's use Ralph D. McDonald, but
Okay.
Lon, you get your domain.
Yeah.
Figured out what you want to call it, and everybody get at least their domain. If you need to borrow one, I'm sure Brett's got 50 of them.
He probably does.
Charges $5.
We were chatting during the Thursday night's training, and we were chatting back and forth in the thread. And he said, I bought another domain, blah, blah, blah. And I said, you domain,
He
you
sounds
domain
depressed.
ho. And he goes, you logo ho.
Oh gosh.
I'm all about the logos. He's all about the domains. It's funny. So
Yeah, if we want a domain name and we see it's bought, we should check with Brett first to see if he might have it.
Yeah, you may have it.
Maybe he has your AIFI.
maybe he does. I don't know. I just thought it was kind of catchy. I thought maybe, so this is what I wake up at 4:30 in the morning and I think about things and I'm like, I might as well just get up because I'm not going to go back to sleep.
Oh gosh.
So I'm curious, did you check earlier and AIFI was available?
No, I just thought of it this morning. Like I said,
Oh,
I woke up
okay.
about 3:30, 4 o'clock and I was like,
Okay.
what about AIFI? I kind of like it. And I thought, no. And then I was like, I always got to bounce it off somebody because I'm like, because I get goofy, I get goofy ideas and stuff. And I got to
Sometimes
reel me
those are
back
the
in.
best.
Reel me back in. All right, gang. Well, everybody get
Thank
busy.
you.
And let's see
Okay.
where we're at with
See you
stuff.
next
And
Wednesday.
let's try to plan if we can. Let's try to plan on at least the next 3-4 Saturdays. If you can make it, let's try to plan on doing just this so that we can get, like I said, we'll kind of set up a chart of, and it'll depend on kind of where Chris and them takes it as well. But I think
Mhm.
I bet you within 6 or 8 weeks, he opens up his Lifepreneurs affiliate.
Oh,
Yeah.
lifepreneurs. Oh.
That's what he's calling his whole
Mhm.
his Lifepreneurs. And, you know, we'll have access to go promote some of these bundles, as he's calling them.
Mhm.
And again, like, I was getting a little bit hung up on picking a niche. But if we're serving business owners and entrepreneurs, which we kind of
Mhm.
are as an agency, that's who we're serving,
That's
whether
the
it's a
niche.
local business owner or whether it's an online entrepreneur, that's who we are serving. So
Mhm.
I mean, it's good enough. It's good enough to go
Yeah.
start with. And then
Yeah.
it's like Travis is really teaching people about the affiliate marketing and that stuff. So in a nutshell, that's what we're doing too.
Mhm.
If we're doing it through Chris or Travis or our own stuff, we're basically selling an affiliate offer of some sort.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So at its core, if we got a niche down, that's what it is, you know? So. All right,
And I
gang.
think, didn't he say the lifepreneurship or the lifepreneur, that was going to be like a lead magnet, a free lead magnet, and they'd get 30 minutes or something of each one.
Yeah.
And then they could buy into each course. So that'd be really handy for us to be able to promote that.
Yeah, that's why I said that just inviting them to the free training,
Mm-hmm.
to a free training. People will all day long, you know, sign up for a free
Mhm.
training. You'll have their contact information. That's what I'm saying. So to build out some of these sequences and that kind of stuff and build our own
Mhm.
little pipelines. It's everybody can do their own, do what they say to do, but at the same time, you can still tailor it to fit your, you know, to
Mhm.
you.
Right.
And so Lon, I think Spin Digital is ideal for something that's like this, like it's
Yeah.
online, it's affiliate marketing, it's digital marketing, it's,
I could use it for the affiliate side. I just bought another domain. That's not gonna be for the affiliate side. It's gonna be for the business. What kind of agency? Agency is what I'm looking for.
so anyway, so I've kind of got double duty making stuff up for the agency and stuff. So if you guys have
Yeah.
ideas or stuff that you want, feel free, because I'm open to that kind of stuff as far as I'll try to put something up and then we can tweak it with whatever you guys think.
Okay.
Okay.
I really like that, or I don't really like the mill. What are you thinking?
Okay.
You can be like, "No."
You got your work cut out for you, Mel.
Yes.
That's why when he takes us out of commission, if we do Wednesday nights call, I don't normally like to do stuff too much, you know, after we get done with the call, we're generally on there for a couple hours and then he's been taking 3 and 4 hours Thursday, you know, so Wednesday and Thursday nights out. So
Yeah.
that's why I didn't want to have to do everybody individually. And if we can dedicate a couple hours on a Saturday for a little bit here until everybody's comfortable.
Yeah.
Okay, adding stuff, deleting stuff, moving stuff around, and as they teach us more and more, we'll internalize it a little bit more as we get using it, and you'll get more comfortable using it. So that's my goal for everybody, is just everybody get using
Yeah.
it. Let's go make some money.
Yes.
We've been at this long enough.
It's time.
It's time.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
Like
About
Chris was
time.
saying the other night, we have the knowledge,
I do.
we
Yeah.
have the ability, just get past the fear and go.
Yeah, he said replace the word money with idea.
Mhm.
I need more money.
and then-
Nope, you need
and then-
more ideas.
And the money will follow.
And the money will
Yeah.
follow.
Build it and it will come.
Yeah.
How they say it
Yep.
in the movie. And
Okay, gang, thank you.
All right,
Enjoy.
everybody have a good
Yes.
weekend.
Oh,
you too.
yes, you too.
All right,
Bye-bye.
bye-bye.
Bye.